dear.
All right. We're streaming Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, no. Strap in. Are you ready? You going to save this? You going to keep this?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Go live forever.
Oh, dear.
With the Wilburger.
Yes. My
I'll
apologies.
send this to some Discord groups I'm in.
Cool, man. So, yeah, today I think I haven't read the manga.
Yeah.
So Greg wants to take me against my will. I'm actually chained to this table here. You can't see it.
Yeah.
I'm strapped in, ball and chain, and we're going to go through.
Yeah, because I think you really enjoyed the anime, didn't you?
I did, yeah. You know.
And now that the manga is coming back soon, very hype.
How are you feeling about that, by the way?
Yeah, it should be. I'm feeling amazing. You know, I thought it wasn't going to come back this year. So, yeah, I think you will really enjoy some of this content that hasn't been in there after the anime, because I think some of the dark content is just some of the best arcs.
Oh, that's what we're doing today. That's exciting. So this is where the anime ends.
Yeah.
And where the books kind of keep going. And I had no idea. I thought, I guess like where they stopped it in the anime is a sensible place. There's a conclusion.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then they can kind of pick things up from there.
Mm-hmm.
My question to you would be, how many chapters would we need, as an expert, Greg? How many chapters would we need to be able to go back into the show? Because that's kind of like a film production question.
Well, ideally, read all these chapters, because this is the long arc. This whole arc's the Dark Constant arc. What we're going to start from chapter 340, and this is good preparation for when the manga returns to chapter 391.
Okay. You didn't answer my question. So how many chapters would we need in order to in order to get the TV show back?
Oh, that's your question. So I'd say they could do it now, but like
it would be stupid. They'd run out.
Yeah.
How many? Like
it's not a good point to finish on.
It's kind of like a filmmaking question.
They could start it. They could start it and finish on a point after this massive fight and then cut it like right there. That'd be awesome. And if we can get up to it, that's like 20 chapters worth today. That'd be fucking good. I think you'd agree with that, like 12 episodes.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's one person watching.
Yeah. I'm just posting on social media.
What's he saying? Sup, losers. That's not very nice. Who's this Will Ramsey guy? Yeah, baby. So yeah, strap in. We're going to go through some reading, but maybe skip ahead a little bit until what Greg will do is Greg will pull up a book and put it right here. And that's how you know when we're going to start into it and get into my first reactions. Some exciting stuff. How's the volume, by the way? Let me listen. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I'm going to share some
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I'm going to share some
All right. Sorry. You just put that on Twitter?
I'm tagging you on Twitter.
I will not. I'll give it a like.
You won't retweet it, are you?
Not at all.
You're not a true friend.
Not at all. There's so many people people get upset as well.
I don't care.
People in the podcast group, they want me to share stuff, and I just don't at all.
What group? What group?
The Swords and Monsters podcast. They're amazingly funny. You know, super.
Was that with Josie?
Talented guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rory, the editor, Darcy, the guy. I know what the hell does Darcy do?
Darcy.
No, they're all really funny, and it's an amazing thing. I just don't. I don't know. I delete my tweets all the time.
Yeah, you're very OCD about that.
I think the last tweet I sent out was replace Amber Heard in Aquaman 2 with Morbius. And I got like 400 likes, and I was like, not good enough. Okay. I'm vain. I want those numbers. And so, gone. Deleted immediately. dear God, no.
What?
Yeah, I'll give you a reply. How of that?
Oh, thank you for the like.
That's okay. 1 like, that's pretty good. So that'll be $50.
Fuck you.
I bet you want to.
I'll stick to women. All right, here we go.
Hope you're ready.
So let's just go 390
Okay.
because
Should we wait for one person?
we got 2.
EB1 Kennedy.
Hey, you're watching Obi-Wan. So what we've got here, lads? We've got the shittest setup of all time.
Sorry.
But
We tried my green screen.
yeah, we tried the green screen, but didn't work.
We had some technical difficulties.
But we've got the manga on a big TV for Will to read, and I've also got.
I'll spin that around. By the way.
You work this.
Work what?
Because you go down with it.
You want me to work you and go down on you? Jesus
Ah,
Christ.
fuck you.
God damn it.
Because I'll have the book.
You'll have the book. Thanks for letting me borrow your Blu-rays, by the way. Do you want to just show that off?
Oh yeah, sure.
I had a little look at that. You've got to turn off that screensaver, man. That's really fucked up.
What?
The screensaver.
What?
Spent to like 3 hours.
The screensaver.
Yeah, whatever that is.
I'm pretty sure it is unlimited.
That'll do. I don't really want to move it anymore.
Yeah, please don't. That
That'll
TV's
do.
heavy.
It is. It's a big girl.
What do you want to change?
Flies undone.
Oh, you're again.
There we
The
go.
battery, or just.
It's great. Don't worry about it. Let's go. If we're going to be
Alright.
losing the screen anyway.
All right.
Let me see myself. Can I see myself? I'm vain.
All right.
I can look at the
Hold
stream,
on.
I guess. How about we do that? That sounds like a good
Why the
idea.
fuck is it doing that?
But yeah, welcome. If you're just joining us today, I'm being held against my will.
Yeah.
I'm chained to this desk. I'm going to be looking at some manga today. There you go.
Mhm.
That's fine. We can just have that there. Have that there. Have that there. That'll be good. So yeah, the manga keeps going. Is it manga? Manga keeps going after the anime ends. I haven't read any of it, and Greg wants to take my virginity. So here we go. It's all happening.
You can read that, well,
I can.
because we just want to get the chat as well.
And you probably want to have
Have what?
the book here so the audience knows.
Yeah,
where
I'll
we
get the
are.
book. All right.
You want to open that?
Oh yeah, I got the Blu-rays of that crap. So yeah.
That was great. Thanks for letting me borrow those. I
All
went through
good. So I got the books up here, and yeah.
We're going to get into it. So, what's the chapter? Run through the audience where the show ends.
Yeah, so we'll go the 390. So this is 390.
I'll do that then. I'll just pretend like I know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
you
about.
know, like right at the end, they're on the tree, and
They're on a tree.
they're on the tree, and then you get the whole flashback with the song. So Moral and they toast the chairman, and
That's right. What's his name? Ratigan. I am the rat. What's his name? Ratigan, right? The guy with the blonde hair who becomes the new Hana Hana chairman. It's Ratigan.
oh, Parison. We're not introduced to Parison yet, but yes. You know, all the Chimera ants, Aluka, Killua.
Wow.
Kurapika gets an awesome arc.
Yeah.
Next.
You want to hold this up? Maybe I should do that. We need a third person.
Okay.
We need to hire someone to come in and hold
Okay,
up.
You got to keep in track of the chapters,
Hold
though.
up the book. God, it's backwards. Why is
Yeah.
it? Why are they so?
And then at the end, it's Meruem, and it ends with Meruem and Komugi dead. So spoiler alert.
And Jesus and the furry. What's the name? Don Cheadle.
Yeah. So go from 2.
There he is, Ratigan. Everyone get a good look at Ratigan. There he is. Is that illegal? Showing. I
What?
don't know.
Yeah. Go from 340.
Yeah, it's adorable. Oh, look at this. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So that's what we just showed.
So this is where sort of the anime ends, atop the
Yeah.
tree. We really need like a screen down the bottom that shows a little bit of something like what we're talking about. Otherwise, people
It'll
aren't
get
really gonna-
copyrighted though, man. And copyright strike. I don't want copyright strikes.
Well, we'll paint.
We'll show it. Look, we can just show it. Like, look, this is the greatest. Look, like that. It's the greatest art of all time. Look at that. That went in the magazine.
That.
All right, we'll go from this. We gotta get started.
We'll do our best to paint a picture
Yeah.
of what we're talking about. And maybe when this video gets uploaded, Greg can edit in some like stills or something. We'll see. Pariston. Radigan? You didn't like that?
Okay,
AB1?
340.
Okay.
Here we go. So just keeping track of, you can read it on there and we can take turns saying it.
And it goes this way, right?
Oh, it's just Kurapika's flashback.
This is the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. We'll skip. So there's a chapter 0 involving Kurapika, which got released when the movies aired like 2013, 2014. But we don't need to worry about that for now. If you want to read that later, it just goes into Kurapika's backstory, but it doesn't talk about any of the like killings of his clan. So,
name that tune.
Is it the same? Oh, it's the same translation. Awesome. Okay.
Big
so
Trouble.
we're going from chapter 340, and I will put a link in the chat if you want to follow along.
We'll all hold up this book every so often.
Yeah. Anything like major, we'll show it.
And just to refresh, if you're just joining us today, we'll be going through from where the anime ends, a few chapters in the manga.
Yeah.
And I've never seen them before, so Greg thought he wanted to live stream this for some reason. So here we are.
Yeah.
Should be interesting.
Just excusing that content.
This is just going to be fun for me, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm excited. It's all coming back, right? It's very exciting.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we'll take turns reading, like
Sure. Yeah. I'm good at this stuff.
Yeah.
This is what I do.
Everyone, Big Trouble. So this is the
Big Trouble. Everyone.
This is like the announcer guy of the Zodiacs.
I don't remember the characters.
These are all the Zodiacs. These guys. Perfect timing. Beans, have a seat. Cheadle was about to speak. Cheadle's that one there who was one of the major ones who ran with Pariston.
Right. Okay.
That you saw in the anime to choose the next chairman. You're not going to quit, are you, chairman? I'll just. Don't worry. Like the likelihood of that is equal to your manners improving, monkey. One of the Zodiacs. The sounds urgent, Beans. Yes. Watch this. Last amounts of resources, food, untapped reserves for a plentiful future for humanity. So this is this is the Karkin king that is getting introduced.
Did you say the Cuck King?
Yeah. You should keep on track with that because you'll get lost.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should probably show I am more worried about the audience getting lost.
Yeah.
In this mess, but either way, you probably need to be a bit of a Hunter nerd to know what we're going to be talking about today. And part of this is just going to be watching my reactions.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I hope that's exciting enough for you guys, and I'll do my best to show.
Yeah. I mean, because of copyright, we can't.
It's difficult. Yeah.
It's very difficult.
And I can't even hold this up to be read. I can only show little stills.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, just show the whole thing, kind of like when
Gestalten.
Yeah. So who's that? Kakin King Hoi Go Rao. Like 99% of kids know that. Vast amounts. Hold on. He can't mean. We know the Kakin Empire declared we shall carry on the dreams of humanity and advance our reach to the Dark Continent.
That's very exciting.
Yeah.
Who's saying that? Radigan?
This is the king of Kakin.
Okay. So this guy here?
Yeah.
And I don't know who that is. This is good. I can show
I
should show like little still bits
zoom it in
and cover the rest.
You can bring it in with the
bring it in. I should be careful not to show the whole pages there, Greg. You may just enjoy.
Oh no, that's fine. I know like from past experience showing
it's copyright lawyer.
Yeah, copyright lawyer and copyright degenerate who gets around copyright system. That's fine. It's only like if you if you edited it.
Do you know what's happening right now with the
I know.
Ackman stuff? Are you aware?
No. Okay, we'll just it's fuck it.
I'm not. These are his words.
I knew it. The
But if
Dark
I-
Continent.
But if I'm if I'm doing like a live show with someone and the
I
other
know.
person whips their cock out, I'm not in trouble, am I? Is
You're
that how
fine.
it works?
Ah, shut the fuck. You don't even.
Can't remember.
Yeah.
We should ask Jonesy.
Yeah. The Forbidden Reason and the Ultimate Taboo. What's the Dark Continent for real?
Are they talking about pedophilia? Oh,
the Dark Continent.
Okay,
So
I understand.
expanding beyond the boundaries of the known surfaces of the world.
Pedophilia.
For real. What do you know? What kind of hunter are you? It's outside the world map. Magical beasts are said to originate there. Whenever humanity...
This is going to be difficult. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
I want you to keep going. What I think will help the audience is
Yeah.
if you say before each speech bubble who's talking. Just say like monkey.
Okay.
Over 200 years.
Yeah.
But like
Okay,
do the name of the character
Sure.
in monotone and
Sure.
then go into your... Then people
Sure.
will...
I forget some of the Zodiac names, but...
That's all right. Black eye guy.
Mizai Storm says, whenever...
Just say gone. What's the Dark Continent?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Mizai Storm. Whenever humanity tried to venture there in the past, ancient manuscripts describe great calamities. Over 200 years ago, the Interval V5 Forum signed a treaty agreeing to leave it alone. Hoi Gorel, Oz the King. It's nonsense to be tied down by superstitions spread by countries now in decline. The time has come for a rising nation, the driving force behind modern society. Zodiacs, Mizai Storm,
Don
to
Cheadle.
open a new door. Kanzai, do they actually have a plan? New, only in name. The monkey, their economy growth has made them cocky enough to ignore the treaty. So basically what you have here
I think I can tell what's happening.
Yeah,
It's
you
very,
have-
very obvious.
you have 6 nations through the world.
Yeah.
5 of them agree to the treaty not to go beyond the Dark Continent, but Kakin is the one that is not abiding.
One of the Zodiacs is a leader of a nation.
No, but the Zodiacs have control with the nations to suppress people
Is the Hana Hana
going
organization
out of the Dark Continent.
is the Hana Hana organization just controlling the world? What's your opinion on that? Really quickly.
No, it's more that they have this treaty and they actually hire the Hunter Association to do jobs, in a sense.
Couldn't they install people in power? The people in power probably do have Nen powers. I'm assuming. They mentioned that with charisma. I love that wonderful.
We'll keep reading and it goes into it
Right.
more. Yeah, but the Kakin they're
My attention problems.
they're refusing to sign the treaty, and that's why they've decided to go to the Dark Continent now. They're about to. They're planning to lead the rest of the world. Cheadle. Did Kakin ever sign the treaty? Don't everyone have to? They may not have. Kakin made the transition from social imperialism to parliamentary democracy
From male to female.
in the most silent revolution history 30 years ago. By taking the royal name out of the name of their country, they technically became a new nation. Cheadle continues.
We're getting a little exposition here.
Look, this stuff. There's so much dialogue.
That's fine.
But it's really good. It's really good.
It's very interesting.
They may have neglected to renew treaties. One of the Zodiacs. Maybe it would be unethical, but not a target for sanctions. This is big news. No, not yet. This guy's called Beans. He looks like a bean, doesn't he?
He's a beanman.
The real problem is coming up. Just watch.
There he is, little bean.
Yeah.
He's back. He's alive.
To lead the Dark Continent expedition team, we've acquired the most qualified person available. This is Hoi Gorel talking to the public. Let me introduce you.
When is this? I thought this was after after his death.
This is right after. This is right after the 13th chairman election act. But keep reading. This is a video.
Oh, it's
before.
fake.
Yeah, this is a post video.
This is kind of cool.
The leader of the greatest specialist in the world, a veteran among fighters in active service his whole life, the legendary pro hunter Isaac Netero. And you see all the Zodiacs just shot.
Isn't he dead?
We've hired his son.
Bro!
Yo!
Look at him.
Look at him.
Hang on, let's get a look at him.
Yeah.
I lost. Oh, there
You
he is.
should keep the page open.
I will. There
That's
he
it,
is.
yeah.
Captain Beyond Netero? Wait, that's
Yeah.
not his actual name, is it?
Captain Beyond Netero.
That's his name?
That's his name.
Look at him. I am a Beyond
Oh.
Netero. Sorry, I'm doing a bit of a racist voice there.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah, YouTube.
Wow. What's the cross on his face? That's because you don't cross with him.
Probably. We'll get
That's
into
because
that.
he's cross.
We'll get into that.
He's angry.
Chairman Netero had a son, the Zodiacs mentioned. Mizai. He had no family.
Wow.
We need to confirm this. Hoigorel continues. My beloved father always used to say, when you stop challenging yourself, your life is over, Beyond says. Wow.
So, quick summary. The Hana Hana Association has thought, let's do an expedition to the Dark Continent. Isaac Netero is dead.
No, the Kakin Empire. The Kakin Empire wants to go to the Dark Continent.
The Cucking Empire.
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah. Kakin. And basically, they've hired Beyond Netero, Chairman Isaac Netero's son, to lead them on this quest. And this is being broadcast around the world, and the Zodiacs are seeing this shocked.
Wow. So we didn't know that Netero had a son. That's a pretty crazy reveal. He looks kind of because Netero, like as a kid, wasn't your ideal hero. He was a bit of a piece of shit. He became super powerful, and what's the first thing he does when he gets his power? He gloats.
Yeah.
He goes to a dojo, beats the shit out of a master, and gloats. And that's not a good person. That's a young, egotistical person.
Definitely. Beyond continues, deciphering myths and exploring ruins, we learn where our ancient ancestors came from. The Zodiacs. Is there a need to confirm? No matter how many obstacles stand in the path of our goal, I promise I will remove them.
I will remove them. He needs like
Age,
a big stentorian Japanese.
Gender, nationality, employment, race.
Age, gender. Whoa, what's happening?
None of it matters.
Oh shit!
Everyone
we really are in
deserves
Japan.
an equal opportunity. I will turn down no challenger. Anyone who wants to win this new land is my family.
Should be showing this epic
You should.
frame here. He's very energetic. This guy.
That's it there.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Look at him.
The beast.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see Beyond.
What can you tell us about this character?
Let's
it's
keep
pretty
reading.
obvious.
Let's keep reading. I don't want to spoil
Find it
anything.
out as we go.
Each person will have a role to play. All you need is the courage to step forward. Come one, come all to Kakin. Let us go to the new world.
Who did Netero fuck? That's my question.
We'll probably never know. Just like we'll never know who Jing fucked. I promise. I promise to take you there.
Didn't we figure that out though?
Nah, you don't know that yet. Like that chick on that island is
No, I know.
Gon's aunt.
But wasn't it given away? We know her name. Starts with R.
No, we don't know.
Okay.
No. People have theorized this for years.
Okay. I probably read some crackpot Reddit theory.
Probably.
Yeah.
So the Zodiacs look shocked. Beans look shocked. Everyone is wavering.
Bean do be beaning.
Bean.
We need to show the shot of Bean
Yeah.
because that's just.
You should just keep it open.
I can't.
It's your ADD.
No, it's not ADD. You're gonna get deleted. You're gonna get literally deleted. There was a huge thing. You should look
Yeah.
up the Ackman thing. There was a
But
massive.
you can just have it open like that and
Great.
then
Oh, leave it open.
Yeah,
No,
and just
sorry, you're right,
occasionally
you're right,
show it. Occasionally.
You're right.
That's fair use. Occasionally showing it. Yeah.
You need showing little
Bits.
parts,
Yeah.
but it needs to be like
Yeah,
Like, if I
I
show the
agree.
whole
No.
thing, that's,
Yeah.
we're gonna run into trouble.
Yeah.
Look at him. He be beaning.
Maybe Ben. Everyone
He's
is
my
wavering.
he's my favorite.
I don't blame them. Even I heard the chairman is his speech.
Hmm.
So, Bean says, actually, the chairman left 2 DVDs.
Whoa, really sorry, man.
Yeah.
We just need to pay attention to the chat there.
Oh, yeah.
EB Obi-Wan says, Cuckin forced everyone's hand. In what way? What did he threaten them with? How did he blackmail them? How did he do it? How are our levels, by the way? Greg and I both have pretty loud voices.
Yeah.
But I think he...
Hope it's all right.
Should be fun. Fuck it.
Yeah. I think it's fine.
I have a little editing to do, I think.
Yeah, I'm just putting it live. Fuck it.
No, I mean, the whole thing you're going to put up?
Yeah.
So this part with me?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm not editing this.
Okay.
Because even if I edit it with manga, I can't edit it with the manga panels anyway. Actually, the chairman left 2 DVDs, and the Zodiacs look shocked. He knew this would happen. Here, Bean shows the Zodiacs the DVD. He told me to show this to all the Zodiacs if anyone came forward claiming to be his child.
And the DVD is Shrek 1.
Shrek 1.
It's a great movie.
Bean 1. For real, let's watch it. Idiot, he said all of us. There are 2 missing. The monkey Cyrus says,
Jing.
Come on. It'll take forever to track down Jing. Because Jing's one of the Zodiacs.
And he's a psycho.
What
does he do? He runs around and...
He's just a global explorer. He's fucking awesome. I think he's the best character in this whole series.
You think he's a good father, huh?
I mean, that's debatable, but he's living life on his own terms, and that's fucking awesome.
I don't know, just to me, that's a factor in if I think they're a good person.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I'm crazy.
I think, yeah, it is what it is. Parison is usually in his office at this time.
What's Parison do? Play with like rats. He eats cheese.
So we'll find out more later.
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
But Paris, what was?
Just remember to say the name of the character before you.
I forget that. I can't remember every Zodiac's name.
Literally, just say like Braille face.
Yeah,
I don't know. Don Cheadle.
Yeah, but Parison, what was revealed in the 13th chairman election arc?
He's a psycho. He's Machiavellian,
and he's got an army of chimera ants. Like thousands.
What gives you power?
Military.
Armies give you power.
No.
And money.
He's not vice chairman anymore. Oh, yeah. We have to decide on that too.
What? Have I missed something? Parison is no longer chairman.
Because Parison won.
Yeah.
He became the chairman.
Oh, they need a vice chairman.
During the election.
Yep.
Because it was Leorio, Cheadle, Parison, and I think Mesostorm, from memory, the cow guy.
What if Leorio?
This is Cheadle. But basically, Parison won. Leorio was going to win, remember? But then Gon came through the door after
it's me, Gon.
Aluka awoke him again. So Leorio had no reason to run anymore because Gon was safe now. He was not in unconscious mode.
What if Gon is a clone? He's literally a clone of Jing and he has no mother.
Maybe. That's an interesting theory.
That's like a Star Wars.
The thing with Parison,
kind of lame.
He resigned right away because that's what he does.
I'm gonna do deaf. He's like an airport, 120 decibels.
And basically, Cheadle was named. Cheadle is now.
Cheadle should be the chairman. Yeah. Does she have like the only problem I would see with Cheadle in a position of authority is she lacks conviction a little bit. She seems very like sometimes people who are experts and very clever, they like rely on counsel and they don't make decisions quickly. Yeah. And you need if you're going to be a good administrator, you need to make decisions quickly.
She's very to the book though. Yeah,
that's good, I guess. If that's her, if she's quick,
Later, message first. We find Parison. Jing won't even answer his phone. Quiet, everyone.
He has a phone.
Cheadle says, I'll make my speech first. As it turns out, it's not unrelated. Over 100 million views on
iTunes. Oh dear.
In an hour.
We still have DVDs and iTunes.
Yeah. 100,000 phone lines can't keep up with the flood of applications.
What's this application for?
To go to Cuckin. to go on the boat to go with Cuck into the
Dark Continent.
Dark Continent.
Madness. People with a death wish.
Great. Keep taking them, Beyond goes. The king received a formal request from V5 to withdraw the announcement and sign the treaty.
The treaty.
Tell him to ignore it.
Just try to say the name of the character before you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Beyond said that. We're gonna lose people.
Yeah.
What's his name? Crossface Netero.
Beyond. Beyond says, tell him to ignore it. They've been asleep for centuries. What do you need to do to follow the V5 rules anyway? Because basically the V5, they don't want Cucking to go to the Dark Continent. Because there's been many.
Who are the V5? I'm sorry.
The V5 are the 5 nations, like the United Nations, who they've formed an alliance for international.
Probably good. Honestly, I'm kind of on their side
because
it'd be a calamity. They said that. It brings calamities.
Yeah.
Like one chimera ant, and that's foreboding. That gives you an example of the tiniest, most minuscule thing from this continent could drastically change the world of men.
Definitely, but they've had many Dark Continent expeditions in the past.
I have a feeling shit's going to go nuts.
Yeah, it goes.
I actually have a feeling shit's going to go crazy.
Keep reading.
But that's the Chimera Anarch. It's foreboding. Yeah. It's literally telling the audience that one little ant from this Dark Continent, a literal, I never thought of that. It's a literal joke. It's a literal tiny little ant from this continent. Just fucking almost destroys the fucking planet.
Yeah, and now you find out the world's just bigger than it was.
But now this psycho wants to take.
We'll keep reading, but
everyone's fucked. Everyone's gonna die. This is gonna be what's gonna happen. If only we had 2 up and comer Nen users that are brilliant that could maybe be our heroes. That would be great.
You must send an application for passage to an agency operated by V5 in order to apply. There are procedures to follow.
Just the name. You got to say the name. I can take over if you want. Do you want me to take over?
All right, sure. You take over.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know the names though. I'm just gonna make up a name. Yeah. Do you want to tell me her name? His name? That's a she.
It's just called the Spiral Guy.
Spiralman. Yeah. Spiralman. You need 3 letters of introduction from members of applicants to Congress to see the section chief. Where do I read from? But I don't know.
So you read right to left. So you read
to left,
down,
top right. Wait.
So top, the bubble down, and then you're reading right across.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I got it. Spiral says, you must send an application for passage to an agency operated by V5. In order to apply, there are procedures to follow at each country's Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Your voice is way better for this.
You'll be tied up for this is what I do. You'll be tied up for a month apiece by contracts and briefings. That's 5 months total. You'll need 3 letters of introduction from members of applicants, Congress to see section chiefs. You're still not guaranteed acceptance. Beyond says, stop your yammering! Who cares?
So you read right to left. Yeah.
Oh, who cares? Stop your yammering. They make me sit around for years wanting application permission to play their little club by their little club's rules. Then after dropping a fortune, I might get to accompany an expedition on supervised sightseeing tours. I'm kind of trying to read this in character, so I'm fucking up the lines a little bit.
Beyond.
But I get the picture. Is this voice annoying? Probably. Sounds like a 90s. Good. Sounds like a 90s Batman.
Yeah.
Can we zoom in a little bit, please? Just get rid of me. I don't need to see me. Well, I do actually.
Nah, I'll read this part.
Constantly. Yeah.
I want to go where no one has gone before, Beyond says. Acquire things nobody has touched. Meet people nobody has met. In the great wide open, I want to explore without bounds. Leave my mark on virgin territory. What?
I just had a crazy theory. I don't know if this is just me pulling at shit. I just got this weird feeling that Beyond is going to become the antagonist. I have this weird feeling that Beyond is going to get corrupted by something in the Dark Continent, and he's going to become evil.
Yeah.
And possibly really powerful. Continue. Sorry.
I won't turn I'm going to read it from the book. I won't turn down anyone who joins or chase after anyone who leaves, but I'll crush anyone who tries to interfere.
I'll crush anyone who tries to interfere.
And all these guys here are Beyond's team.
Harrison's so fucking cute.
Are Beyond's team with but the thing is, Harrison is joining with Beyond.
He's part rat
with these guys and going to the Dark Continent with the Kakian Empire. So he left the Zodiacs and left the Hunter Association.
Why did we miss? Why did we skip that? Can we go back to that?
We'll get into it, but
is this do we not know that as an audience?
Yeah. Well, kind of, like he's here. Like,
where you started, is that exactly where the anime is?
Correct, yeah. The rat Harrison.
He is a fucking rat.
Yeah. What do you think about Harrison? He's very
I think he's clever in like a political way. But because he's not genuine, he won't inspire love. He'll inspire like following, and he'll probably get into power, but he's going to have an unhappy ending. My theory is that he's going to do the classic divide and conquer. He's going to take the side of the Zodiacs that want to go to the Dark Continent so that he can create chaos, because chaos is a ladder sensor. And he's going to use chaos to get power. And that's what people do who are clever and evil.
The rat Harrison and the boar Jing both submitted requests to leave the Zodiacs. And I approved, Cheadle says.
What?
So the 10 of us are everyone. I think we can have a look at that message, Cheadle says.
Show a little.
We
show these great stills of we have rat, here we have boar, and here we have Cheadle going, fucking I signed off on it. Let him leave. It's in the books.
One more thing.
Who's Breastina? Look at Breastina.
I forget her name. One of the Zodiacs.
Her name is now
she's irrelevant.
Breastina.
The only relevant ones are Mizai, Storm, Cheadle.
Because women.
The monkey kind of.
That's what he's saying.
Kanzai. I love women. One more thing. This is important. We have a special mission direct from V5. So the V5 hire the Hunter Association.
Of course.
Hunt down Beyond Netero.
What?
Hunt him down.
Isn't he at this meeting?
No.
I'm a little bit confused with the scene here. So we went from a scene with Beyond and his advisor, whoever that was, Spiral.
Yeah, Beyond and his team.
And then now we've gone back to the Hunter Association.
Yes.
Wow, we got some conflict.
Yeah, and now the V5 have hired the Hunter Association, the Zodiacs, to hunt down Beyond Netero.
And now we're going to get into this. I'm excited. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Before we do that, I'm going to take a piss. Greg is going to talk to you. I'm also going to get a beer.
Okay.
I'm going to steal one of your beers. Where can I do that?
We'll have to get some from the cellar. And
it's going to be warm, isn't it?
Yeah. You have to put them in the.
Where's the cellar? Break time.
I'll get. Do you want some alcohol? Like gin or whiskey?
Gin? All of it sounds amazing.
I'll make you something and you continue talking.
Whiskey and Coke and ice would be... wear a tuxedo, bring it in. Look at this.
Do you want a girl as well?
Yes, please.
I'll see what I can do.
Get a few.
No promises.
A couple. This is nice. Look at this. I'm kind of lit well now.
Yeah.
Welcome. Hi, I'm Greg Jones. I'm an absolute weeaboo piece of shit. Welcome. He's being my slave. He's getting me a drink. How are we doing, chat? It's just you and me. Who's here, by the way? Is anyone here? 3 people, apparently. Who we got? AB1 Kenobi. Welcome. Greg's making me alcohol, and we'll be back, and we'll get into this read through. But today, this is just my reaction of where the anime ended and the first few chapters of the manga after then, because I haven't read shit. So, yeah. Greg's being very kind, showing that to me. How are we doing, guys? Welcome. What do you guys think about Beyond? You know, Netero has a son. Who did he bang? Was it a Force baby? Like Gon? Do we think Gon was a Force baby? Am I ranting? Do I need my ADHD medication? Let me know. How are we doing, chat? Time to talk to chat. Come on. Is chat even here? Here we go. Yo. Let's converse. Let's start our Hunter x Hunter theories. What's our theory, Will? My theory is that you're gay. That's not very nice. Oh, that got blocked. I couldn't actually send that. That's interesting. Well, we'll remove that. I tried to call myself gay and the wouldn't let me.
Really?
I don't think that's even funny anymore, you know? It's funny to me.
Even Twitter, like before you send, it will send a message. It will send you like a confirmation.
It didn't even tell me. It just shadow banned me.
Really? Oh, thank you. Shit.
Oh, that's what I like. It's about a 1.5. I can tell.
Yeah.
I can always.
Whoa.
Why don't I just hold on to that?
Probably.
We're on a trestle table.
We've got the shittest set up.
The lighting's pretty good,
The
though.
lighting's good.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Honestly, you can keep that if you want to shoot stuff with it, by the way, because I don't do live stuff. I don't show my face ever. What's that? Is that a dildo?
It's Kurapika and his dolphin. You'll look into more of it.
Dolphin.
All right, chapter 341.
Holy shit. So just, whoa, show me that art. Go back up.
Yeah. Beyond.
That's Beyond.
Yeah.
Show people that. Because
yeah.
I honestly think Beyond, I'm getting...
That should have been the cover besides Kurapika.
That's wonderful. Bring that into the camera. Look at him.
Look at that.
Netero and his son. Dracula and his son. I think Beyond's going to be a real villain. I think he's going to be the antagonist. And Pariston.
Chapter 340.
Who is the antagonist? Do we have one?
We'll keep reading.
Let's have a discussion here.
Well, at the moment, you're hyping up Pariston from the previous arc and now into the antagonist.
But antagonist means like narrative antagonist. You can have a character who's evil, but that doesn't make him an antagonist. Antagonist is someone who works against the goals of our protagonists. I would say that's a good definition, right?
I would say Pariston is working against the goals of the Hunter Association.
Is he working against Gunn?
Not at the moment, no. But he could in the future.
He could
in the future.
Good in the future.
Beyond is setting up as an antagonist.
I think so. I'm getting that feeling.
They're the main two.
And he doesn't even seem evil. I just am a genius and I'm always right. So
you're always right.
Yeah.
You signed the contract.
Very humble as well.
Yes. You're very humble.
Thank you.
So this is...
You're going to save this whole stream? Is this...
It's going right on YouTube right away.
Oh, no.
It's live, not...
It's been pretty funny. Maybe edit out...
Re-editing.
Maybe edit out the part where I tried to make a gay joke and YouTube shadow banned me. That's kind of funny, though, I guess. I've learned something today, guys.
Yeah.
Continue. Say the character's name as well.
The V5 is talking here.
The V5.
The V5, who doesn't have a name. Our job is to do research on travel worldwide and organize a database. Do you want to? Can you read that? Can you see?
Can you lean back a little bit and there we go. Now we got some even lighting.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to give this a read.
Put it there.
Yeah. Just put it right next to them. Then won't move too much. Okay, we got a big wide landscape shot. Do you want to show that? V5, like UN, right? V5 headquarters.
This stuff's really interesting.
I love the politics. Yeah. This is the stuff that gets my...
This is fucking so good. Read it.
Okay, here we go. Yes, you signed the contract and ultimately assigned countries a safety index, taking into account political and social landscapes, biodiversity, climate, calculate travel risk and conservation level. I need to get really...
that's fine.
I think I'm blind.
You're reading...
I'm reading backwards. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm too Western.
Can you see that?
Yeah. I'm just... Give me a sec, yeah. Give me a sec. And the special unit you are assigned has an important job coordinating restricted voyage agencies. Yes, I'm well aware of it.
You can't read it.
So this is I can't. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Got my contacts.
Properly retarded. I'm like dyslexic in a Japanese sense, right? Maybe not. Maybe all the Japanese are dyslexic. Game theory.
The V5 continues. What is rule number 1 for employees? Rigidly screen applicants for travel to the New World and administer a multilateral and comprehensive inquisition and training process. We are obliged to accompany qualified travelers and make every effort to maximize safety. In other words, don't let anybody go to the new world.
Yeah.
When you have to, keep them on a short leash. Yes. And now there's a problem. You mean cucking, the skinny guy says. The fat guy says they're doing as they please because they haven't signed the treaty. They bypassed the screening process and are now demanding unlimited access. The biggest problem is that their trip isn't filed under sightseeing, but under business colonization.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Sorry, really quickly.
Yeah.
Just backing up.
Backing up, yeah.
Beyond is the chairman.
Beyond is not the chairman.
Okay.
Beyond is the previous chairman, Chairman Nesro, was chairman who was killed during his fight with Merum in the Chimera Ant. Remember that?
A big sexy ant.
Yes.
Yeah. So why is Beyond a figure? Why did they release this DVD? Did they release it to the public? Did they say to the public that this guy's important? Does he now have power?
So Cuckin did a live broadcast saying that they're going to the Dark Continent, and their big surprise who was going to lead them was Beyond Netro.
Got it.
He was on
Sorry,
TV.
I thought that was.
I thought that was. And
the
now
Zodiacs.
here,
my mistake.
We're getting into the V5. The V5 headquarters.
You're going to need to edit this. This is painful. I seem mentally retarded.
It's fine. Well, this is very complicated shit. But what's happening here is this older guy. He's introducing this new guy who's going to lead this case where people are going to the Dark Continent. He's gonna manage and supervise it all. This new skinny guy.
I got it now. I apologize. Continue on.
All good.
Wow, show that wonderful door there.
So the fat guy continues. This is the big.
That's his only character feature.
This is the big gate. This is what the gatekeeper of the new world hates most are people who lack manners. So I'm going to explain now. You'll get into this more.
Bureaucracy.
But there's a gate. Like there's two sections of the Dark Continent. You have like
people have built stuff there.
Yeah, because they've had explorations before.
Big expeditions.
Yeah, we'll get into it more, but this gate is essentially this is the main gate
into the bad guy.
Yeah, you'll get into it. There's like the new it's called the New Continent, and then once you get to this gate, everything past is extremely, extremely, extremely dangerous. The Dark Continent,
as is the unknown.
If negotiations fail at the summit next month, it will be very difficult to stop cucking. So this guy's job, the fat guy's explaining to the skinny guy, he's supposed to supervise this whole thing with trying to stop cucking from going to the Dark Continent.
I would almost hold like a military meeting between nations and say like, look, we should really consider the possibility of taking action and militarily stopping cucking from doing this, because it could be calamitous. It could be very, very like ruinous for everybody. And that's the responsibility of state to protect the nation, right?
Skinny guy says, what would happen? Fat guy says, Pandora's box. The lid that must remain closed will be opened. Remember at the end of the anime, Jin was talking about his whole ideals in life are about opening Pandora's box to see what no one's ever seen before.
Yeah.
And that's a big plot point in this Dark Continent saga.
Very exciting.
A figure of speech, skinny guy says. Fat guy says, I thought it was absurd too. Back when I was young before I came here.
Do you want to just quickly show it?
Yeah.
So,
okay,
so now where are we? This is like the headquarters.
This is the V5 lab.
What? The lab?
The lab where they've previous Dark Continent expositions, what they've brought back from the Dark Continent, they keep here.
I love this, by the way. I'm really
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like I'm sort of like stopping and having
This
fun.
is good.
But it's really
yeah.
fun just to like talk about ideas. This is like
Yeah.
what I get off on. Talking about ideas in literature, writing, and
It's a great shot. Like when Togashi can do art, he can do art. Like
of course, yeah. But even like people don't realize even the stuff that seems really basic, there's characterization in that. And as an artist, even the most simple drawings, if they convey what you want, then that's brilliant. It doesn't need to be inherently complex.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
And there are some quite simple drawings in Hana from what you've shown me.
Yeah. Then we get.
So tell me who these two people are. One of them is obviously a leader.
So.
Or high up in one of the 5 nations. The big guy, right? And then you've got the skinny guy who's probably clever is his advisor. So
the smaller fat guy has been supervising when past dark continent expeditions.
I probably don't need to know where he's from or who he is now. But it doesn't matter.
Basically, this new tall, skinny guy, he's coming in to supervise.
Show that shot of him seeing all this stuff, because this is like Neon Genesis shit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just show his face. Do you want to pull that up a bit? So there's our advisor who's coming in and looking at this kind of really immoral stuff or morally conflicting stuff, I think. Be careful, I don't know, copyright. Is there like a time limit?
Yeah, I don't know. That was like 7 second rule.
I think if you show individual frames to reference what we're talking about, you're okay.
Yeah.
Especially like this kind of holding up the book thing.
Yeah.
It's probably not so bad.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What is this? They're all human, or they used to be. The fat guy says. A book called Journey to the New World was published several centuries ago.
Centuries?
Yeah. Several centuries ago. Thought to be a lunatic's ramblings.
Oh, my ass. We're on fucking these shitty chairs.
Yeah. Oh. Categorized as fiction at the time, now its very existence is legendary. Our first job is to read every word of it. It's a copy, so you can write notes. Yes, sir. What was that?
Just say skinny guy, fat guy.
Skinny guy. I forgot. Yeah.
You're right.
Fat guy says, the price humanity paid for stepping into the new world, and it's still happening. He continues. You saw quite a number of bodies wrung out like towels. That book has accounts of people who went there and were wrung to death. But these bodies were all discovered on this side.
Wrung out like towels.
Is it easy for you if you read through the TV? Can you see on the TV?
No, it's much easier. Okay, yeah. It's a little bit of lighting anyway. Don't worry, it's fine.
And Skinny Guy says, any records of the victim's passage to the new world? Fat Guy says, no, that's another problem. Some suggested it was the mafia due to their circle of acquaintances. But the testimony of multiple eyewitnesses refuted that theory. They all say it suddenly happened right before their eyes.
Do you want to just show they're walking through the lab, having this conversation?
Yeah.
This is like a West Wing walk and talk through the lab kind of thing.
Among the witnesses, Fat Guy continues, are doctors, teachers, clergy, and cops. We're up to right part.
We are there?
Yeah.
We're
there.
Oh, yeah.
If they were all on drugs, well, in a way, I wish that had been the case. Anyway,
sounds exciting.
Read it and submit a report by next week. Identify risks of passage to the new world from various perspectives. And we have...
I hate this bureaucracy. Send me a report on what you think, and I'll review that 10 weeks from now. And what the fuck is that thing? He's alive.
Remember this guy?
Whoa!
Yeah.
So is that someone who went to the Dark Continent?
We'll read and find out. Whoa! Skinny guy says. He looks completely shocked.
Can I read this bit?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Whoa! This lone survivor in that room, he's no longer human. Wheeze, show that still. That's one more time.
So good.
Scary. It doesn't eat human food. It's been self-sustaining for almost 50 years. 50? It's unable to die. The Beyond report, more detailed about this. And then do I go down?
You go down, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It used to be a hunter who went to the new world. Skinny guy reacts. So every time we take up this challenge, we flee, carrying back an extinction-level threat, the result of secret colonization efforts after the V5 Forum formed the treaty. And then Skinny Guy's kind of shocked by all this. The scale of craziness that we're dealing with here. Hard cut to Skinny Guy back in his apartment. He's watching porn. He's cranking it. Oh, no, he's not. Sorry.
He's researching.
He's researching. My mistake. For political reasons, the V5 avoided the Hunter Association and secretly sent in their own research team. My son...
Beyond.
Oh, he's reading like a quote.
Yeah.
This is like Netero. I don't know how to do a Netero voice. I'm not an amazing voice actor. My son Netero is the expert in charge of the expedition's decision-making. How distressing. Then we get a shot of Skinny Man distressed to that. Ignoring my warnings, he insisted on taking unexplored routes, which led to considerable casualties. He returned and brought back new threats.
So this is Chairman Netero's DVD poster.
Yeah. You're going to be like, this is Chairman Netero? I can see that. He wanted to try again, but I forbade it until after my death because, I'm dead. Not really much I can do. And it was a taboo for the Hunter Association as well. I've set foot there just twice when I was young, but the strength required there was not what I sought. I needed an opponent. I sought strength as an individual, with either victory or defeat as an outcome. But in the new world, it was a harsh battle against Mother Nature, where no victor exists. I don't know why he's British.
Might be.
My strength would... This is the more drunk I get, the sillier. The strength my son desired was formidable and essential to exploring there. If anything, he's probably more suited to being a hunter than I. Now, to the question at hand. I want you to successfully explore the Dark Continent before my son. So, has Beyond seen this DVD?
So, no, the Zodiacs. The Zodiacs were to see this.
Show that shot because this is pretty.
Yeah.
So now we have a shot of Netero, who's kind of like testing his son, which is a theme in Hana Hana, obviously, with Jing and with Gon, with Silva and with Killua. We can get into the good literature, right?
Yeah.
And now we have again this theme. Netero is testing his son Beyond. He wants the Zodiacs to what did he say? I want you to explore the Dark Continent before him. Yeah. Okay. Overcome any risks of the Dark Continent and return with hope. Difficulty rating is undisputably A, dragon level threat. However, this is a request, not an order. It's a selfish desire of mine to test my son, blah, blah, blah. The association is the pioneer of hunting, mysterious, dangerous, blah, blah, blah. The rewards will be great, but the risks are far greater and will likely put the association in great peril. People may die. They probably will die. People will die. Possibly his son. No one seems to care.
Yeah.
Is this a Japanese thing?
Yes.
We merely opened the doors to this haunted house and turned heel. Without crossing threshold, this is not an order. Think of it as a fleeting dream of an old man, of a dead man. I repeat, this is not an order. Everyone's kind of shocked there. This is kind of a comedy moment. I kind of ruined that by stating that it's a comedy moment. This is not an order. Cut transmission. You want to show that punchy little drawing there, that black there. So how are the zodiacs going to react to this? Let's see. Let's find out.
No,
It's an order. Who's saying that?
that's
Do you
how-
want to take over
that's
now?
that's the zodiacs.
You take over because I
Okay.
don't know the zodiac.
It's an order.
I actually need a piss. Do we want to? This is very. I actually am going to buy these. By the way, this is fucking
What?
sweet. I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah,
I'm getting drunk, but
yeah.
I am enjoying this. I'm going to pee.
Okay.
Can you
Short
talk,
stream,
talk
yeah,
to
yeah,
talk
yeah.
to stream?
Yeah.
No one's watching, but you're going to save this.
Yeah,
Ask some questions to the comments and blah blah blah.
sure.
Crap. Subscribe to Will Burger.
Yeah, Will Burger.
He's got a big cock. That's a big fact.
Big lie, but you got to lie sometimes in life.
You understand it? Here, have a look. That was it hitting the floor. That was my
Yeah.
penis hitting the floor.
Yeah. So,
Shit.
what's your step?
Yeah,
We've got a very tight setup.
Not bad though.
Not
I think,
bad.
I think
Done
we've
well. We're gonna have a green screen, but the lighting wasn't good for it.
We couldn't do that out.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna try and aim for a few more chapters, but Will, yeah, go take a piss.
Hold on, what are you gonna say about me? Come on,
I was
just
gonna
talk
say
about me.
you watched anime. You watched Hunter x Hunter recently again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're gonna say I'm pissed.
You are pissed. Yeah. So he watched it recently again, and after the announcement, he's been keen to read the chapters that haven't been animated, and might as well just do it while Togashi's on like 398 now, so a few more weeks and probably I reckon Hunter x Hunter will return in a month probably. So 20, if he's doing it a page a day, sometimes he's been doing 2. If you've seen on Twitter on the notifications, he's been taking tweets of 2 pages a day from the manuscript from the storyboard. So in a month we could see Hunter x Hunter coming back. So we might continue this if a couple of people have liked it in our spare time. Get Will come over or do it at his setup, because his setup's way better than mine. I'm just using my laptop and a mic and a webcam, and couldn't even use OBS, which is surprising. Software it was just too laggy on the laptop, so we just had to use only the YouTube live stream, which seems to be working fine. Not a lot of lag, no lag really at all, which is good. But yeah, we'll continue in a sec. It's good reading this again. I actually read this about 6 months ago, so I was refreshed a bit earlier than other people for the manga returning. But I see people like Alexander talking on Twitter, getting hyped about it, reading it again. I think read throughs are cool to do, especially if someone who hasn't seen or read it before. It's very fun to do, and I think hopefully I want to get to the Hisoka versus Kurolo fight. I don't know if we'll get to it today with Will, but obviously you know what happens at the end with Shalnak and Kortopi. That's fucking unreal stuff, and hopefully we can get to it today. But if not, we'll get it. We'll do a continuation stream and continue this live stream with Will reacting to Hunter x Hunter for the first time, chapters 340 to 390. Exciting stuff. Yeah. I think Will's coming back now, so we'll get back into it in a sec. So the Zodiacs have just received the message from Netero that it's not an order, but they got to do it. Netero is demanding them to do it.
You should talk about themes and subtext a little bit, and I think
We
this
will.
is another
Oh, we are. Yeah.
testing of the sun kind of thing.
Definitely. It is a bit. But let's keep going into it because we've got a lot of chapters to get through.
Where was that bottle of whiskey?
It's right. Oh, it's in the it's in the pantry. You got half a glass there. Okay.
And we're back. Okay, so you set the scene. You did that.
Yeah.
You reminded people where we were at.
Are you reading or me?
You.
Okay.
The Zodiac.
I
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll get some
says
incorrect voices.
Beans. Be honest. Yes. There are no last wills, right? No. Well, as far as I know.
What?
And Kanzai says, that old man doesn't know how to go away.
What happened to the shot?
What do you mean?
Do you want to just move that a little bit?
Did it move?
Technical difficulty. No, we're okay. We're okay. Just bring that in a little bit so I can see the.
Yeah. Do you want to see that?
Did you notice that?
Did it fall?
It did. We can fix that.
We're poor.
No, we. It's not so bad. The lighting's
it's
okay.
Fine. The lighting's good. Mate, it'd be better without.
You're kind of. I don't know. Oh, it's because that side's dark. That's why. So now you're.
Close that blind.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, I think it's fine. Okay.
Now you're perfectly kind of exposed, and I'm a little bit underexposed. Go ahead.
That's what you want.
Huh?
For Tobai says, yes, it doesn't feel like he's dead at all. I forget this guy's name, the goat one. These two.
The goatman.
These two, those two. Yeah, the girl, the boobs, and the goat guy. This hair. This was recorded before the other one. What do you say, Cheadle? Cheadle says, since it's an order, there's no other choice. But since he insists it isn't, we can't get other members involved. Mivai just scratches his ass. Bordai says, just us Zodiacs, right?
Hold on.
Saryu, the monkey. Hold on. I don't mind us going to the Dark Continent, but I'm against hunting beyond.
Fair.
Sorry.
I think that's fair. This is like they have to take into account big worldwide politics.
Yeah.
And hunting beyond would probably push them against the the cuckold nation?
Cuckin.
Cuckold
But the
nation.
thing is, they've been hired by the V5 to stop.
But V5 and Cuckin aren't at war. And something
they
like
are
that
not yet, though.
Could be an active war.
Yes. V5 are trying to stop Cuckin from going to the Dark Continent. So it's big shit happening there. Because if they go, because they want the Cuckin want to establish new land. That's why they're getting the massive boat. You've probably seen on social media the ship. They're going there to create a new land. Who knows what they do there, what they find there, and if they'll come back and try and take over the rest of the world.
Solomon Islands, China.
Yeah. Cheadle says, the reason, monkey, well, I'm contrary. It's too convenient how one takes care of the other. Cheadle's really questioning Sairu here, as you can see.
Yeah.
The viewers know what's going on here, but we'll find out in a bit.
Yeah.
Kanzai says, if you have the same goal, interfering with them doesn't sit well with me either. If it's a race between the Hunter Association and Cuckin, it's fair.
Can you just bring down your volume? It's probably great for this.
Yeah,
Sorry, my ear.
Your ears.
Sorry. You've got a great voice for this kind of thing.
Yeah. Is it? The girl says, Zodiac girl.
What's her name?
I don't know. The chairman's son has been preparing for decades. Have any of us ever considered going to the New World? As far as I know, I can't really think of one such idiot.
Jing!
Freecs.
Fucking freak.
The best character in Hunter x Hunter.
Good character.
Look at all of the dialogue. It's so much in this.
What a great shot. Can hold that up.
Yeah.
That frame.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
It's pretty good.
Hold it right up.
Yeah.
Get right in.
Yeah, there you go.
A little higher. Look at that.
It's in. Look at the TV.
There you go. Now we're focused. Hold that. Isn't that wonderful? Backdrop. You got Jing.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is he? Who knows?
Who knows?
Wonderful.
Looks like it's just in the outback. Poverty on the streets.
Outback? He's in like a street. What do you mean?
Well, I mean like the street outback, like a back alley. People on the streets, like poverty.
In Australia, I don't know what demographic. I don't know who's watching, but in Australia, outback literally means like bush. So what Greg said was stupid.
Well,
continuing
where
on.
We live, there's not much bush, so. But that digress. The girl continues. If Jing would help us, for argument's sake, That's fine.
Do you mind?
Sure.
Okay. Here we go. All right. So Zodiac's arguing. Yeah, I got it.
You-
If Jing would help us, for argument's sake, that's fine. But he's already left. If he were here, he'd insist on doing things by himself. You got to be careful not to, make this probably great character into a cartoon, even though it's a literal cartoon.
I mean, she's a very minor character.
She does have two great big features that I like.
What do you mean?
Two big character features. It's not fair at all. Beyond starting way ahead of us. The hunt must happen. Muscle face. I don't know what
But Tobai.
Okay. Do you want to just tell me the character? Do you want to read? What I'll do is I'll point and you read the character's name.
But
We got it. Now we got it. Now we're good.
I'm trying voice acting. My voice acting some of this thing.
No, you're fine. Anyone
You're
can
better
learn,
at that,
anyone can
yeah.
learn voice acting, and I'm also not that good.
Yeah.
So
But
you're not that good.
He's pretty
Okay. Tobias?
But Tobai.
The hunt must happen. As long as there's incongruence with the chairman's orders, Sayo and Kanzai's opinions are purely sentimentality.
This Ice Storm.
Oh, yeah? Do we need to verify whether Versus is right or not before we hunt him down? Then we got background chatter.
Background, yeah.
Gone, huh? Oh, well. I don't know who this is. I'm just going to read it normally.
Yeah.
They say it's to benefit mankind. It's just a scramble for natural resources and land. Whatever, too difficult. Just decide. 5 countries can't decide for the rest of the world. What's this? Have to do with the hunt. That's beyond what we as the NGO can meddle with. Sorry, not paying attention. But our actions can indicate our intent. I love this kind of political. This is like Dune. You should read Dune, by the way.
Oh.
It's the first anime. It's literally about a boy, a 15-year-old boy who becomes a god. It's the first anime written by an American. But our actions can, so technically not an anime, but our actions can indicate our intent. Can you two calm down? Don Cheadle hasn't even told us the reason for the hunt. Bean says, don't get your priorities wrong. I don't think that's Bean, actually. You'd put political belief above the chairman's last words?
That's but Tobai.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Once he's charged with sedition or inciting a riot, the HA, Hunter Association.
Yeah.
I'm not that stupid. No. Accepts the request. There will be a formal announcement. Snake. And
yes,
he's just received a phone call. A very important phone call. Bean call. It's a bean call. My baked beans have arrived. Oh, yeah, I went to the right. We turned the page. I'm learning.
You're in Japanese.
And who's calling Bean?
Yo.
You have to say it in a racist way.
Yo.
Been a while, Beans. That's fine. Edit that out. Been a while, Beans. Those guys must be the Zodiacs. Can you contact the V5? You say you caught beyond Netero.
Whoa.
Let's just call it a quid pro quo, shall we? And then we cut back. Wow, we're now cutting back to
the V5 guy who's going to be supervising.
The V5 associate. This is kind of like, I think to me, this is the audience. It's very obvious. This is now the audience dealing with this. And he's kind of relating exposition in a very humane way when all these other characters are obviously intrinsically involved in the world. The 5 threats humanity brought back from the Dark Continent. Oh, can you read this? This is pretty. This is probably this seems very scary.
So he's reading this. Is the 5 threats.
I'm not going to talk. This seems kind of important.
A spear that protects mysterious ancient ruins. The botanical weapon, Brion. We'll just go through each.
I'm not going to talk. You show. You do that and show these. Wow. This is like iconography. I got so gay.
Codependence of desire. A gaseous life form I. Now, remember Aluka?
Yeah.
Remember Nanika?
Yeah. She's one of these creatures. Entities.
It's highly, highly likely Aluka, Nanika, is the Calamity Eye.
Okay, I don't know.
We'll go into that more. Look, you see how they look very They look very similar.
We said that it's a codependence of desire.
Mm.
Where's the calamity fit into that?
Remember Nanika? I'll just get Nanika
Yeah.
really quickly.
Get Nanika. I don't remember Nanika. So Nanika, this is like a Game of Thrones thing. So this is where I nerd out. You got to let me have something.
Yeah. Look at that right there. Look, you see the similarity between
in Song of Ice and Fire. There's this doll that Stannis Baratheon of Dragonstone.
So look at that.
Gives to his daughter. And the doll is covered with this disease called grayscale. And this is kind of a similar thing, but it's like an actual entity that possesses the doll. Am I right? And that's how the girl, what's the girl's name? Alika? Or Nanika? Aluka. This is how Aluka became possessed. That she was given a doll. Am I correct?
So we'll keep reading because something happens that...
Isn't this said earlier? Isn't this in the anime? Am I wrong? God, I'm so handsome.
Not really, but we'll continue. A monster that infects its prey with a homicidal desire, the twin snake Hellbell.
Yeah, that's what I call my baby. The twin snake Hellbell. So it's like its tail is another head or something.
A trade-off between life and pleasure. A beast that keeps people as pets. Pap.
A trade-off between life and pleasure. Wow. This is crazy.
Endless despair disguised as hope. Zorbaer, the immortality disease. So that same guy before, that's him.
It's also what I call my penis. Endless despair disguised as hope.
Who the supervisor was freaked out about.
Sorry, I said I'd be quiet.
This is no place humanity should go back to. Who the supervisor is thinking to himself.
Can you print screen that and send that to me? I mean, can you write some notes? Maybe I'll watch this stream. Don't do that. Of course, you say verbally that you're not going to do
I'm not doing it. I obey the law. YouTube.
Right-click copy.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
Wonderful. I love that. And now we're getting to some cool stuff, right?
Yeah.
This is like really exciting stuff.
Mm.
I think that like the two things that drive good storytelling, like in terms of getting people really hooked, they call them hooks.
Yeah.
Characters, and then their emotions and their arcs and their drives and their goals. And then we have this stuff, this crazy like I don't know what to call it. It's like hooks. Like iconography. Really iconic things. Oh, we're lagging a bit. This is Greg's computer, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, we'll be right.
Just close whatever you were doing. What did you open? Yeah, close that. Okay.
All right.
I can put my phone up there, by the way, and we don't need. You can close the stream if you want.
No, it's fine. It's fine with that. It's fine. Got the book as well. Chapter 342. Challenge. Whoa, you're a bit drunk there.
No.
Do you want to read beyond?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. And this is the phone call. This is pretty epic.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Set the scene there. There he is. So he's obviously going to make a deal. A Shaitan's bargain. He has like a power glove on. I don't really know what that is. He's chained up. Who imprisoned him?
So he decided, told the Zodiacs to catch him. He just brought himself forward.
Isn't he on the phone? Oh no,
he's there in person.
What the hell's happening?
He came
I'm a bit confused.
He came and just let himself get captured.
Okay.
You'll find out. Just read it.
Cool. This is getting cool.
Yeah.
He's obviously going to make a deal. He's got something to offer. We're going to find out. Now then, Beyond says, you can do what you want with me, but I predict this is the current official world map. He presses a button and it appears. Here we go.
Wait.
He's doing a deal, guys. Wait,
what? Hold on.
Did I skip the page?
I think
I did. I did.
You skipped a few.
I did skip a page. My mistake. Now then,
there we go.
This is the current world map. Now then. Hang on, let's go back. You can do what you want with me, but I predict that I will be released. And you will go to the Dark Continent with me. Look at him here. Impossible. You'll be in prison for a long time for inciting a riot. You're delusional. Well, that would be the correct answer. The lame answer. But the real world isn't like that. You have time to hear me out before you report this to the V5. This conversation will be recorded. Is that all right with you? Clever. She's a clever girl.
Cheadle.
Yeah, clever girl. That's what you always do. Record your friends' conversations all the time. Don't do that. No problem. As if you could publicize it. And there's this internal monologue. We're now getting Don Cheadle's internal monologue. He looks just like him. Just facing him makes me waver. What does he want? Because the emotional connection to Netero, Isaac. Is that his name? Isaac?
Yeah.
Is that his name in the
Yeah, Isaac Netero.
Literally in
yes.
What is it in the Japanese?
It's Isaac Netero.
Isaac. The only thing I know right now is that we're being attacked. Yeah, this is like this could be a deal though. You just have to be aware because people don't enter deals unless they think they're going to get something. More than the other party, or something like that. Maybe they're desperate. I'll first tell you about the V5's official policy and the true meaning behind those words, so you can brace yourselves for the truth. This is the official world map. Our world is located within enormous Lake Morbius. Hang on, that's not right. That's not actual Morbius. It doesn't actually say Morbius, does it? It says Morbius. Look, our world is located within
Mobius.
Oh, Mobius. The center of the Dark Continent. According to our data, mankind has tried to go there 149 times. That's only excursions we have recorded. Only 5 trips have returned survivors, for a total of 28 people. Of them, Beyond is still the only one. Oh, this isn't Beyond talking. This is my mistake.
Yeah, it's the skinny guy.
Is it the skinny guy?
Yeah, the skinny guy.
Okay. The 5 voyages were all unofficial. They took place after the V5 formed an inviolability treaty with the cooperation of the Guide. The current situation is we cannot even cross the Far Ocean boundary without the Guide. So mankind has never, not officially, succeeded in making round trip by ourselves. The 28 survivors were all as fit as medalists and blessed with luck. Even so, 3 of them were unable to pass various tests upon their homecoming and return to their daily lives. That's a rate of 0.04%. Needless to say, sending civilians is foolish. Is that the fat guy? Who the hell's that?
It's another.
Who the fuck is that?
Another V5 advisor.
Who's this guy? She looks like a fucking demon. Look at her. She's important when she looks like that.
Yeah.
God damn. Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello! Who is this guide? They're being summoned by the gatekeeper. What gatekeeper? Read the files. The magical beast clan with only the pipeline to continent travel here did go without their help. I might need you to take over, man. I'm getting lost a little bit.
Yeah. It's all the V5.
Don't worry about the voices. Just go.
May I say something? Go ahead. It's the skinny guy. Some random lady at the V5. We know
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire off the rose.
Yeah.
We know about these things already. Likewise, for the 5 threats you're going to talk about next. Yes, this is a waste of time. 5 threats. This guy looks hilarious.
Yeah, what's going on there? He looks
like he's just demented.
He looks like he's from Mad Max. He looks like he's about to tell me to. What's the line?
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I forgot the line.
I want to point out that any talk of risk only serves to fuel the fire for these adventures.
He's going to ask me to witness
The same
something.
goes for the countries and businesses that pour money into things, then sit back and wait for results to roll in. The most this would do is decrease the number of applicants. We want to know the official way to stop cucking.
Stop the cucking.
Yeah. Skinny guy says, yes, I have that on file. Articles 4 of the UN Chartered Basic Relations Treaty. International threats. Clauses 7 to 9 prohibit active involvement with contagious diseases, biological hazards, and unknown menaces. If it is determined that a nation is endangered, the use of force, including military intervention, is permitted.
And this is exactly what I was talking about. This is the sort of thing that would be a discussion between this United Nation. Because can you paint a picture quickly? 5 nations together, their united military might would greatly outweigh Kakin, right?
Yeah.
Right? Do they have WMDs? Well, yeah, we saw that with Netero. We saw he had a little flower.
Yeah, well, with Nen, they can destroy the world, well, nearly. Like, the thing is, if Kakin goes to the Dark Continent,
it could be
and they get military might that surpasses in bounds way more than what the current V5 from the current geography of the world, then they could destroy the world or take over that.
And you have this demonstration of pure audaciousness from a nation by wanting to go to the Dark Continent. It seems like they're unpredictable. It seems like a nation like that, if they did get power, would want to use it and would potentially want to take over the world. So
yeah,
very scary, very real. Keep going.
Yeah.
Can we
another? All right, you continue.
Okay. Is that okay? You don't mind not being here?
You continue, and if anything,
I'll get in the light.
Yeah.
Get in the light. Welcome back, guys. We're here doing a.
Do you want anything to eat?
No, I'm good. We're doing a read through or something. I think I've got food back at mine somewhere for dinner. So I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I'm being held hostage. Quick, I need to make my escape. All right, guys. So we're reading through the chapters right after the anime ends. Very exciting for me, honestly. I thought I would be bored shitless, but this is kind of really cool. And I think, if anything, this has convinced me to probably start reading manga. And now I know how to read it, right to left and right down sometimes. It's a little confusing, but I think I've gotten there. I mean, this is just wonderful, Wow. Okay, I'm skipping. All right. So we have the V5 discussing whether or not they should take military action. May I say something? Advisor says, go ahead. Kind of proper lady says, who, again, these are just V5 people. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to not introduce them. I'm just going to give them voices, and you guys can just identify with them. But here we are, the V5 Council. They're deciding whether or not what to do about Kakin's announcement to start an expedition into the Dark Continent. Because people would rally behind that. People love risk. People love ideas of exploration. So it's a big move. It's probably the good move, the right move for Kakin, really. Especially with Beyond. Netero's son. May I ask something? I actually didn't start. I was just ranting. I didn't even read. So I think we're good. Oh, thank you, man. Is it a double?
It's
or
like
1.5?
Yeah,
Good.
1.5.
What you did before was pretty good. I like them
But
strong.
I'm a good bartender.
I like them a little strong. I just get
you do.
I get doubles when I go out. So I'm a fucking alcoholic. All right.
What are we up to?
It is Saturday night, by the way.
Yeah.
If we have any Americans watching, it's not the morning.
Yeah.
It's Saturday evening.
This is what we do.
And we're reading anime. So I am going to drink. And
In our middle
had,
and late 20s.
Greg had no say about... He's late 20s, by the way. I'm 14.
I'm 26.
I'm fuckable under Japanese law, though. This is the problem with this live thing. I'm saying a lot of stuff that probably needs to be edited out. Either way, we'll see if your channel gets deleted.
No.
Continue. No. Sorry. I'm fine. I'm just swearing a little bit,
Okay.
Who gives a shit? No one cares.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. So we have this lady. You've read that bit?
Yeah.
We know this all already. So does Kakin. Kakin will never back down that things have gotten so public. I apologize for circuit ousness. I actually don't know that
Circuit ousness, yeah.
Circuit ousness. Circuitousness. I want to establish a common understanding that the means to stop them is limited and military. Considering the above, to quell the situation peacefully, it's necessary to invite Cuck into the V5. I think that's reasonable, honestly.
Reading mad early.
We are reading mad early.
Rectify. Yeah, we're in Australia, so it's nearly 6 p.m. at night. If you're from America, understandable.
Yeah, I'm glad I addressed that just because I'm drinking.
Yeah.
People, you don't want people to think that I'm drinking in the morning.
It's early hours of the morning.
I do drink in the morning, but today I'm drinking in the evening. So we have the probably quite clever guy who's done the research, and he's suggesting that they invite Cuck in to join the V5, which would be I think that's a really clever move. I think that's a really clever move.
But Cucking don't want to join because they want to go.
No, but then they say no, and it's public, right? And that's pretty important. And then you can start to get public opinion on, okay, well, we have to stop them we can take military action.
Yeah.
And getting the people's support behind military action is very important.
Yeah.
Vis-a-vis Russia, Ukraine. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about Russia and Ukraine. All right, reorganize the V5. The V6 and unofficially support Cuckin's journey. Wow, okay.
Wow.
We must show that we've been waiting for them to become the last representative of the 6 continents. Yeah, it's about showing. I like this. This is the kind of shit that I get off on, this politics. So I was just saying to chat when you were gone.
Yeah.
But I should really buy these books and read them because which one's this?
Just read online. What?
Did you say commit a crime?
Read online.
No, pay for a service in which I can legally read.
Yes.
Okay. The king will go down in history as a pioneer. Yeah, exactly. This is exactly what I was saying. I should just keep reading instead of ranting. And in return, put in writing, the distribution of all rewards will be even in sixths. I like that. Wonderful. There are many uninhabited islands that could accept immigrants in the neutral zone inside the far ocean boundary. Can you? Because I'm kind of like reading for the audience.
Yeah.
If you read, I'm gonna listen a bit better. Sorry.
It's pretend very they are the new continent, and as civilians spend their new lives there. So, what the V5 wants is they tell the people who are going to the Dark Continent that they're going there. Yeah, they're going to the Dark Continent, but they're just going to the new continent, which is not really like the outskirts that starts the Dark Continent.
Clever.
Leave the actual voyage to Cuckin on the condition that the members be carefully screened. Let them suffer the same fate that united the V5 so strongly in the first place.
And I'm guessing they're going to send a few people to watch over Cuckin.
Yeah.
And that's our story.
A chaperone is necessary.
Why? I should just keep listening. But I'm right every time. Every time.
Is the Hunter Association good enough? We commission them to capture Beyond. Once they have him, it will be up to them to convince him. The Hunter Association will have earned their keep if they can succeed in being both firm and flexible.
Yep.
And if they fail, negotiate directly with Cuckin's leader.
Yeah.
We'll certainly resolve it with the V6 offer. If the Hunter Association isn't useful, we'll have to send an unofficial team ourselves.
Can you lean back a little bit? Sorry, just the lighting. There we go.
Then the real threat is that our budget is going to balloon by an estimated 25 times. So I'm going to give the rubber stamp.
Do you want to show?
Yeah. So we just got...
If you're going to reference imagery,
yeah.
You should show imagery.
So we've got...
The Duke's seal.
The Dark Continent, talking about establishing the new continent, and the V5 they're talking about establishing a V6 alliance.
But this one guy has said a lot of obvious things that, would be quite clear politically, the move. But this is the right way to go about it. I think especially inviting them publicly to join the UN, the V6, sounds like a fast car, is a great idea. Because even if they reject it, if they say no, there's the public offering to unite the nations. And then after that, if things get bad, they had the peace offering. They extended the olive branch, which is so important before war. Getting people support and morale for war is huge. I know that from reading Art of War once when I was 14. Sorry, go ahead.
Do you want to read beyond?
No. This is really interesting for me.
Okay.
And like, if I read it, I'm going to give a performance for the audience, and I'm not going to.
We insisted, Beyond says, we insisted on unlimited open door policy to clarify the choice, or else the V5 would never get off their behinds. And if we blindly followed protocol, the plan itself would have been crushed. Cheadle says, if safety of civilian immigrants isn't included in our duty, it doesn't seem as high risk to me. Beyond says, because they disregard your own safety, that's brave, but I'd question your leadership. This means that when you run away, you can't use protecting civilians as your excuse. Cheadle says, you don't have to worry about our public relations. Why don't you worry about your own welfare? Kanzai says, I give up. I have no idea what's going on. Someone translate. The goat guy, I forget his name, but irrelevant.
We're now going to get a quick explanation to the audience to remind us where we are.
We are,
I know.
Beyond being captured and Cheadle's.
No, I mean, that's literally what we're just about to get in the text. Go ahead.
It means Beyond got a ticket to the Dark Continent in exchange for making Kakin's king into a historic hero. But the V5 doesn't like to lose, so it wants to maintain dignity by making us babysit Beyond.
Yep.
Is this good for us? High risk, high return. If we fail, we'll lose the trust of one of our best customers. If we succeed, it's possible we'll be...
What do you mean best customers? Are you talking about V5?
The V5, yeah.
Their best customers, V5?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be... What do you mean? Wouldn't that be their whole enterprise? Why would they say best customers? What a stupid fucking bitch. I'm sorry, that was a bit mean.
Well, because the Hunter Association, it is still...
That would be everything.
It's still a business, though. It's not a political...
What a stupid thing to say.
It's not a political branch.
That's such a stupid thing to say. It's just stupid. Like what? Yeah. Well,
technically,
yeah.
It's everyone, but it's...
But it's one person. It's everything.
It's one, yeah.
It's huge. Yeah. One of our best customers.
If we succeed, it's possible we'll be allowed to hunt on the Dark Continent. There's a good chance of gaining great benefits for humanity, not just the association.
Yep.
Just trust me and contact the V5.
I want to hear what Jing has to say about this.
They'll say, tell Beyond they'd accept a supervised voyage and that chaperone will be the Hunter Association. If the V5 trusts you, this is my challenge to you. The Dark Continent will be proving grounds. Will you be there? Beyond says. And Cheadle thinks has the thought, yes, this is a battle and the entire association will have to fight. She says, yes, if this is all true, we shall accept. But first, there are many things we'll have to confirm. Beyond says, fine, take my blood, anything. He expected to be challenged as a fraud. I know he's the real deal.
And whose internal monologue is this?
Cheadle, yeah.
Cheadle is saying he expects to be challenged as a fraud.
Her internal monologue. He's using the Hunter Association as a stepping stone to get to the Dark Continent. Cheadle says, contact the V5 Mizai Storm. Wow.
I think one of the big factors here that that's important for the Zodiacs to consider is Netero's wishes, because he was their leader and he was their friend. That's a massive thing. In reality...
Well, that's because, like, in his DVD, he was like, this is not an order. He did that over and over again because it is an order.
Yeah, of course. In reality, in a situation like this, if you're clever, you would just sit back and let your enemies fight. You would sit back and do nothing, and then you reap the benefits. That's long-term strategy, and that's a proven thing. America, World War II, like it's what you do. And then, like, you have your treasury, you have resources, you have all this stuff that you can utilize when you have an opportunity. Maybe I should do what? I don't know, lead the Zodiacs or something.
Do you want to get in touch with Togashi?
I will. I'll give him a call.
Get Wilberger into the manga. That'd be interesting.
Autism cat.
Imagine autism cat in the manga.
He'd be too powerful.
He would be. Be too OP. God and Killer wouldn't be able to stop him.
Maybe no chance.
We were forced into this, Cheadle says in an internal monologue. It was underhanded, but the quickest way to the Dark Continent. We're going to an evil place with a sly foe who won't hesitate to cheat. It looks like we'll be going to the Dark Continent with Beyond. All of you. We can't afford to lose. Plans have changed. This will be a top secret, crucial mission from the V5. This will require that entire association's help. Huh? We're going together now, Kanzai says. How is this a showdown? The girl, Zodiac, says, you amaze me. Beyond is saying he's going to the Dark Continent as a prisoner, but then he'll escape from us to do as he pleases. We'll have to find a solution to the threats while managing him and fighting off his comrades.
Fuck, I just used all my data. Sorry. Fuck.
What?
So I'm just going to cop like a $20 bill on my data. Sorry. Fuck, I forgot.
You idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah. In this land of complete unknowns, we don't know what will come to attack. Storm says, but that's what hunters are supposed to do, right? Exactly, Cheadle says. Be prepared, everyone. I hope... I forget this guy's name. The big chubby guy there.
Chubbs.
We'll call him Chubbs. You know.
Am I in the right place, by the way?
What?
Where am I?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Down more? Or?
Yeah, down more.
Can you show that wonderful...
Oh, yeah, the wonderful...
You need to show that stuff.
Yeah,
Stuff like that is pretty...
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It's very...
And give that... Let me read that. I'll read that.
What?
Who's saying that?
Who's saying that? I think it's...
Don Cheadle?
It is...
Breastina?
It's Breastina.
Breastina. In this land of... Show it to the fucking camera, bro.
Okay.
In this land of complete unknowns, me, Breastina, we don't know what will come to attack my... And then she does that. That's the next frame. She does that a bit, which we won't be showing. You know, you don't want to run into trouble.
That's for the OnlyFans.
That's the Patreon exclusive.
Patreon OnlyFans content.
$100 minimum.
Yeah, we've got to pay the bills somehow.
Yeah.
What are we up to? Oh yeah. I'll watch him, Cheadle. Okay. You should also be prepared. It will be a long imprisonment, Cheadle says to Beyond.
I'll wait as long as it takes.
A long time, eh? I'll wait as long as it takes.
Wonderful. And show that little bit there.
The legend, Beyond. What do you think of Beyond so far?
Well, he's an enigma. I mean, that's obvious. We don't know. I mean, show that picture because, like, look at that. Like, let's not talk about what we've seen in the writing. Let's just talk about that frame. Hold it. 3. Let's just get that in focus. Why isn't it focusing? Why not focusing? That's a shame. Yeah. Either way, he looks pretty scary there. I mean, it's quite clear Togashi's painting him as someone who has a motive that we don't really know or understand right now. Who knows what it could be? I mean, he's quite... I think he has potential to become a bad guy pretty quickly.
Mm.
I think
it's definitely what's being set up as at the moment.
Yeah.
In a way. Yeah.
This is so political. Yeah. I'm like, where's Golden Killer?
Yeah.
Isn't this Hana?
Mm. Do you think it's too much?
Where's Dragon and Khajiit? No, I love this. I love this stuff.
Mm.
Like, honestly, like I'm the biggest like Song of Ice and Fire
It's
fan.
so good.
And all of that is just people talking in rooms.
Mm.
That's the whole thing. Occasionally there's like a fight, but George R. R. Martin just kind of goes like, they fight.
Yeah.
You know?
The fat guy says from the V5, well done. That was a good presentation. Thank you, but are you sure that was the right thing? What was? Like you asked, I submitted all the various risks, but isn't the agency...
We're now back at the V5 headquarters and they're plotting.
Yeah. Isn't the V5 agency contradicting itself if the conclusion is that we'd still go? Fat guy says, "It's no problem. Our duty was to inform them of the dangers and to propose a safety route to people who had already decided on a destination. The rest is their problem." Something else. Skinny guy says, "Our official stance is that Journey to the New World was fiction."
He's not George Lucas.
He's not George Lucas.
Me or
Me and Musashi.
Tagashi or me? I got George Lucas hair right now.
You do have a bit George Lucas hair.
Little grey on there. I need to gain a little bit
You
more
do.
weight. I can easily.
You gotta go to the gym, man.
Do you remember how fat I was? Do you remember?
You've actually lost weight when I saw that.
Thank you. You know what's funny? I look like normal weight now. I'm probably a little tubby.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Yeah, just keep drinking and doing.
Thanks, man. Yeah, the drinking helps.
But in actuality, that book is the basis for the most important criteria for the world.
Do you want to just, sorry, for Miyamoto, do you want to just quickly show to the camera where we're up to?
Yeah.
We're talking, like, there are 3 parties here. We have the Hunter Association, we have Beyond and Kakin, and then we have the V5. And they're all kind of trying to work out what the moves are after this shock announcement that Kakin, led by Beyond, Netero's son, are going to start an expedition to the Dark Continent.
Yeah.
And this is right after Jing and Gon had the conversation about the Dark Continent. Wonderful. Wonderful. And the Chimera Anarch, right?
Do you think
that showed us that a little fucking ant is enough to disrupt the entire world order? This is the threat that we're dealing with.
Do you think, like, with all the hiatuses, do you think Togashi, he set up too much from the Chimera Ant onwards?
What do you mean too much? What are you talking about?
Well,
what do you mean too much?
You think the Chimera Ant arc, he was writing that, he started writing that in 2003, 2004. Yep. He spent 10 years doing that arc.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So I'm just like, yep, I know what you're talking about.
So he's set up so much in the Chimera Ant arc, the election arc, and now the Dark Continent arc. There's so much happening.
And what's the problem
and
with that?
Hopefully he can finish it.
Yes.
Because
that's a big question.
He was on hiatus for 3.5 years.
I think
coming back soon.
I think when you set up a lot, it's just work.
Yeah.
Right? And if it's one guy doing it, it's work. This is me with Kenshi. In a much smaller scale. It's fucking work. When you set up like something really exciting and epic, it's hard. And I think like the payoff's good, but as a writer, when you pen something, a story, you've already experienced the joy of that. And can you imagine how difficult it would be to actually eventualize that? I think I'm talking from personal experience a little bit, but yeah, it's going to be really hard. Probably not. I would say no, probably not. But he's back now, so fuck who? Or maybe I'm wrong.
Ha ha ha! You're just like me. You'll be a great manager. The fat guy says to the skinny guy. An honest world would be best, of course, but peace is more important, isn't it? Very true. And we have the boat.
Whoa! What? That's a boat?
We have the ship to the.
I like this. This kind of mirrors the Zeppelin at the start. You know,
the Dark Continent.
I love that. Wow, this is fucking really cool. By the way,
yeah,
I kind of want to buy this and read this. I think I'm going to.
Look at that. The giant transport ship, Black Whale #1. It can carry an astonishing 200,000 people. The interior is simple as it was specialized for transport, but that meant it was built at low cost and in less time. Our hero king, Hoigoro, has declared they will build 20 of these ships in a year, and he's promised to send 100 million people within 5 years. This commemorative first ship is scheduled to carry Beyond, as well as the king and 14 prisoners. Civilians will be picked by lottery, and the current odds of landing a seat on the first ship.
Civilians go to the Dark Continent?
Yeah.
Is this Kakin?
Kakin, yeah.
Okay, this Kakin, they're fucked.
Yeah.
They're beyond hope.
Civilians will be picked by lottery, and the current odds of landing a ship on the first ship is 1 in 1,300.
This is like Elon Musk taking people to Mars or some shit. Would you want to do that?
Oh, maybe.
Really quickly. Would you want to, if it meant like, let's say it 90% means death.
Yeah.
Would you want to die on another world? Kind of cool.
Be kind of cool, yeah.
Kind of fucking cool.
I don't know, to be honest.
I'm into that shit, but I think most people would say no.
Yeah. I mean,
It would be
fuck,
it would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
It would be a nightmare. Like the fight for survival here is completely adequate for our needs.
Yeah.
We're adapted.
Yeah.
On Mars, you're fighting everything.
Yeah.
Nothing wants you to survive.
Mm.
The
odds are better than you think.
Where were we?
Got a lot of dialogue.
This is great though. I love
dialogue.
This is stuff that I really am into. This kind of this political intrigue.
Yeah.
What's Pariston? Oh God, Jing. Spoilers.
Jing and Pariston.
Can we? Okay, tell you what. We'll read. I probably am gonna die at some point, but let's read up to like when there's like a when the next like bit starts. I think that just happened with the whale.
We got a bit more to go.
But let's finish this like full section.
We've got about 7 chapters.
Okay. What does that mean? How many have we just done?
Done like 4.
I've been interrupting. We'll speed through it.
Yeah.
I love you reading it, by the way.
Okay.
I think it's better.
All right. You can read the cool parts.
See, they're like the emotional bits from characters.
So this is the announcer still from Kuckin. So we've inclined to focus on the spectacular and optimistic stories in this immigration plan. But one thing to note is the risk inherent in this voyage, and people are concerned about that. The maximum rating the published dangerous non-native species list is C. How can you explain how dangerous this is so the rest of us can understand? Oh, the likes of bears.
Characters. This is a newsroom.
This is the newsroom.
Anchor 1 says.
Anchor 1,
Anchor 1. Anchor 2 says.
Yeah.
Get people in the.
Oh, the likes of bears, sharks, poisonous snakes, and wasps. Creatures you might come across if you're
what a fucking joke
that might be fatal in the worst case scenario.
This is like a joke compared to what's really out there, right?
Yeah.
But
look at the Chimera ants.
This is a bit of exactly.
Yeah.
This is a bit of a comedic scene. I think we're getting.
Well, they don't know though.
The public don't. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
They shouldn't. Kuckin should not.
Opinions online declare that the Dark Continent surely must harbor deadly rank B or A creatures. Ha ha ha. Nobody can rule them out completely, of course. But these people probably assume that mankind never went to the Dark Continent because dangerous creatures exist. Many ancient ruins describe the calamities caused by going to the Dark Continent. We have concluded that these mass casualties were from infections by viruses and microbes. Modern medicine will prevent such problems from reoccurring. In fact, the minerals and liquids held by these flora and fauna are much more likely to be hiding miraculous compounds that can help mankind advance by leaps and bounds.
Miraculous.
Sorry,
he's reading. He's doing
the greatest gold rush of human history will take place in the next 10 years.
Possibly.
We are under attack, if you can hear that noise.
That's the ants drilling into
something
hana.
The Dark Continent is the place where dreams are made. Hey. And we see Jing.
Jonesy needs a hobby.
Jing joins. Jing is here with Pariston and his cronies.
I love this. This is like, okay, if anyone's interested in writing the basics, this is like what you do. It's the most fun thing. Put 2 opposites together. Put a character like Pariston and Jing together, and the scenes write themselves. So much fun. And that's what we're getting here, I think, right? This is, to me, Butters and Cartman.
Let me on this, Jing says. You're taking all comers, right? For a second, I thought you came to stop us, Pariston said. I plan to, Jing replies. This whole mess is your specialty, a forced choice, depending on whether the association responds to Beyond's provocation. You'd send in 5,000 Chimera soldiers. You've had enough fun, haven't you? The association isn't your sandbox any longer. Don't mess.
Jing saying this to Pariston.
Yeah. Don't mess with it anymore.
Wow.
Because Pariston has.
I'm
control of
glad
the
Jing is
ants now.
fucking doing something.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's defending someone. He's such a piece of shit.
No, he isn't.
He is a piece of. He's absolutely a
Matt,
piece of shit.
he is the legend.
But that's what
he's-
Hunter's about.
Yeah,
It's
Hunter
about
Hunter-
piece of shit fathers.
Hunter
Silver piece of shit. Well,
Hunter isn't even. Look, when you think about the story, the first half was just a boy finding his dad, but the underlining to that is it's these incredible journeys they go on.
Tagashi, I'm
And
talking
it's
to
these
you.
crazy adventures.
Tagashi, listen, I'm
Yeah.
talking to you. You have some problems with your dad? It's okay. It's okay. You know, we all, we idolize
You
our
saw this,
fathers,
yeah.
but they're not perfect, are they?
They're not perfect.
They're not perfect. They're not
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah. Well, Tagashi, I think that's exciting that you bring that into your writing. I think that's important.
But it's just all about like Jing's quote at the end. It's like this story is all about the detours. It's these memorable moments you get along the way that are
Of course, Jing would say
very
that.
important for this story.
It's not about how I wasn't there for you, gone.
Yeah.
It's not about how I'm a piece of shit deadbeat dad. Not about that. Does Pariston have children? No, he's a rat. He probably like fucked a ant or something. He's a monster. Look at him. It's cute though.
Hey.
Kind of twinky.
I'll play with you personally from now on.
Oh, I'd play with him.
Until you beg me to stop. So you're
sorry, go back.
Jing says, I'll play with you personally from now on until you beg me to stop.
Sorry, give the context. Hang on, go back. What's the scene?
Jing has come to see Pariston.
Oh, Jing has arrived.
Oh, watch it. We're going to break the
Jesus.
table.
Sorry, Jing has arrived to see Pariston.
Jing has arrived. He
hasn't.
He hasn't done the old release the fluid. But
Can we get the bottle in here or something, bro?
I think you've had enough.
I have to leave my car here. Right?
Yeah, I think you've had enough.
I'm not driving.
Okay.
There's no way.
We should get the beers. Hold on. Do you want some beers?
I'd love that. I'll talk to the audience. You can trust
you,
me.
You continue reading it.
I'll do it.
I've seen, hold on. Let me see what the next couple of any.
Thank you guys for being here, by the
that's
way.
fine.
I apologize. To me, I think Greg is, enjoying himself because Hunter's his obsession. But really, like, I feel selfish because this is for me.
I'm gonna have to put in glass.
You're very kind, by the way, for doing this because this whole thing is for me.
I enjoy when someone experiences something new, and it's recorded to the masses.
You enjoy when someone experiences Hunter.
And anything like when you live react to something and then fucking it's awesome. When it's
you are a good man though. I appreciate it. It is honestly, because this is for me. I'm the Hunter virgin. Welcome. Kind of when you get close to the camera, it kind of focuses and look at my beautiful blue eyes. I'd fuck me. Where were we? Okay. Is that allowed on YouTube? Sexual innuendo. Where were we, guys? Where were we? Hunter. We need like a kind of, we need less lighting in the background. We tried to do my green screen. It didn't work. All right. So Jing is talking with Pariston. This is kind of cool. These are like your two opposite characters, which I really like to see on camera. Jing says, let me in on this. You're taking all corners, right? Pariston has a little thought here. This is important. Look at that little frame there. You can see Pariston going like, I can use this for my advantage. Because Pariston is Niccolo Machiavelli. He's a real piece of shit. I wonder what his backstory is, because Niccolo was a prisoner of war when really they thought he was like seditious, but really he didn't do anything, apparently, according to him, though, which is probably, biased account. Anyway, Pariston says, for a second, I thought you came to stop us. And then Jing says, I plan to. This whole mess is your specialty, a forced choice, depending on whether the association responds to Beyond's provocations. And then Jing says, you'd send in 5,000 Chimera soldiers. Oh, shit, man. So Pariston has like an army, Pariston has some kind of army of ants or something. Not reliable, really. Little ant-like. But what gives you power, guys? An army and money. Money can buy an army. It can also buy influence. It can also curry favor with opposing nations, and you can strike deals. If you want power, make money. If you want influence, make money. All right. Where are we? You've had enough fun, haven't you? Your association isn't sandbox. The association isn't your sandbox any longer. Shit. Jing laying down the law. Here we go, guys. Don't mess with it anymore, Jing says to Pariston. Wow. I'll play with you personally from now on until you beg me to stop. Kind of hot. Kind of sexual. I'd watch that. And then Pariston says, so you're finally going to pay attention to me? Look at that. That's pretty great. That's pretty good. You? We'll see about that. I might just be doing it for my own fun. I think that's why he does anything. Oh, and then we're in a new chapter. I'm going to wait for Greg. But yeah, we've set up that Pariston and Jing are starting a little bit of a conflict there, which I think there was an implicit conflict right from their first chapters. When we saw the Zodiacs meeting, there was obviously implicit conflict. I think Pariston had implicit conflict with all the Zodiacs, especially with Netero. But Jing, I think, is a clean one because Jing is someone who does something for fun, who's very clever, but does something for fun, while Pariston uses his mind for his own selfish desires. He's Machiavellian, while Jing is kind of just a fun guy. You know, I think Jing is probably cooler, but Pariston's a little bit plotting, a little bit of a piece of shit. And we're up to the new chapter. We got there.
Okay.
So we've established, I was just saying that Pariston and Jing, see, I fold pages to know where I'm at. I'm not going to do that. I won't do that. There you go. Did you bring me whiskey?
So I put the beers in the freezer. Wait a few minutes.
What about the whiskey? Can I have just a shot to sip on?
You continue reading and I'll get you a drink.
Thank you. All right, we're starting. Can you set the scene here? Who's this?
Leorio. You don't remember Leorio?
No. Who's that? That's the Oreo.
Oh, no, that's the fat guy. What he used to look like 30 years ago.
What the fat guy used to look like. Hey, that's me.
Show the camera.
All right. Back when I was young. There we go. There he is. Focus. Back when I was young. Back when I was young. Director, that doesn't make sense. Me? A Zodiac? Oh, shit. Leorio's going to become a Zodiac, which is ridiculous, but sure. Yes, and this is Cheadle, Don Cheadle. Yes, you're currently the most respected hunter in the association. How did that happen? When did that happen? Your participation is essential for the success of the mission that will decide its future. We would like your help by all means. Sometimes, even if people aren't particularly capable, the will of the people invested in one soul is very important. I think this makes sense. Even if Leorio is a fool, sometimes having all the people in your pocket is important. So, give Leorio a little bit of power. You don't even have to give him power. You just put him on the council publicly. No one listens to him. Fuck him. He's an idiot. Is he even a doctor? Did he even pass that exam? You put him on the council, and then someone's doing some drilling. Okay, where were we? Leorio says, hold on, I got things to do. Your medical studies? This may be presumptive, but I've contacted your school. Huh? They've made a special exception, proved an indefinite term for study abroad in the Dark Continent. Whoa! With us as part of a medical team. Why are they they're not bringing Leorio to the Dark Continent. They're not. He'll die. He's dead. He's going to die. Double?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm getting you. Shut up, cunt.
Right there.
All right.
I was just explaining how making Leorio a member of the Zodiac is kind of clever.
Yeah, what's
Because
with
the
the
peop-
what's with the Leroy disrespect?
Well,
Sashi
what do you mean?
says.
What do you mean? Disrespect.
What do you mean? He's fucking...
I think Leorio has the respect of the people, which is incredibly important, you know, especially in a big public organization like the Hunter Association.
Yeah.
But he's a fool. He's not a good Nan user. He's not a good hunter. But the people like him, so elect him and give him no power.
Yeah.
That's my belief.
Fair enough.
Which is exactly what Cheadle's going to do.
Mm.
He's going to be there because the people want him to be,
and
then he's going to do nothing. Go ahead.
I will be chief physician. You will earn academic credit for the practicum experience. I know I'm the one asking you a favor, Cheadle says, but I won't give you an easy grade. Of course, if you're not good enough, you may end up wasting months to years of your life. I must point out that this is a very dangerous and difficult mission. There will be no other compensation. If you'd rather be a doctor in a safe place simply to make money, then feel free to refuse. All right, then. I'll gladly refuse, Leroy says. He says, I should be the one asking you. What better opportunity could I wish for? Let me do it.
He's going to die.
Cheadle says, thank you.
He's dead.
Oh, next chapter.
He is the comic relief, though. He will never die. That's so funny. Me, a Zodiac? That's going to be the funniest scene in the adaptation. I would have a lot of fun with that as a comedy director. I would have a lot of fun with Leorio, I think. He is comic relief, I think. Yeah.
I still don't. Do you think that I think Kurapika is more likely to die in the series than Leorio.
Oh, yeah.
If one of them had to die.
Of course. Yeah. In terms of the four, Kurapika will. Well, I reckon Kurapika will lose something in this, but that's already.
He lost a lot, though. He lost
No. Lose something intrinsic to himself, like maybe his soul. Maybe he'll become evil,
but because of all the revenge killing.
Yeah, that would make sense. Because Gon has already lost like something, right? He's lost years off his life, or is that all fixed now because Dark Continent powers?
Yeah, so Nen becomes stronger after death. Gon went. You know when he killed Pitor,
that's one of my favorite photos. Yeah. Hang on, let me.
He transformed in a couple of seconds of what would take him a lifetime of training. And the consequence of that was he became an unconscious like dummy, pretty much.
That's pretty sweet.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Wake up, Gon. Oh, it's backwards. Wake up, Gon. You tweet. That screen is so funny.
Yeah.
Just gone. He's just completely mangled.
Cheadle says, "Sure, thank you, but there's one thing." You have one more opening in the Zodiacs, right? There's someone I'd like to recommend, Leorio says.
Not Kurapika.
Find out.
Can they have fuck? Kurapika should have been a woman. Well, I mean, they can have a time. It doesn't matter. I'm just personally, I think... sorry.
You know, the 1999 anime, I actually wasn't sure if Kurapika was a woman or man.
To me,
kind of like smallish as boobs at the start.
But this is something where it's like a personal thing. I think for me, I think of Kurapika as a female, but you know, if it's a guy and they have a love story and it's homosexual, that's fine. It doesn't matter. It's still, you know, as long as it's weighted, and especially I think like today, apparently people love that kind of storytelling, that kind of without saying something too loud there. They love that kind of, you know, relatable storytelling for that group of people. It's a big thing. So who knows what Takashi does? I hope he does have them be romantic. It would make sense.
Who, Kurapika
and Leorio? Yeah.
No, it's not about that.
But
like, there's no There's no romance.
You don't
at
think
all
it's
in
been?
Hunter
You don't
x
think it's
Hunter.
been set up?
No, I think none of it.
Do you think it could be set up and it would be?
No.
Okay.
I hope it isn't.
Okay. But that's where you. That's
We're
where
up
you.
to now.
But listen,
Jing and Parison again.
really quickly. Listen, that's where you do romance though, because Gon and Killua can't have romance. They're too young.
But there's been no hints to it though throughout the whole story. They're just friends.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Comment below.
What do you think?
Gay? Huh?
Parison says,
Should it be a woman? You have to lean back, by the way. I have to lean forward so the lighting. Look at the lighting. When I lean forward, it's great. When you lean back and I lean forward, it's really good.
Parison says, why did you assume those were the two choices? If they were the association, doing what I want would make things a lot worse. That's not a negotiation. Plus, the Hunter exam, this came out.
I got this weird feeling that Pariston's going to somehow take over the V5 and it's going to be Pariston versus Beyond. And they're both going to die. I'm sorry.
Negotiating isn't even on my mind, Jing says. This is a game you're playing by yourself. We're not going to ask how I knew you were sheltering Chimera ants.
Masturbation.
It's not like I was trying to hide it, Pariston says. If the association wanted the terms and went to the Dark Continent officially, they'd need expert personnel. But governments are risk adverse and slow to respond. Using private contractors always creates disputes with contracts and distribution rights.
Sorry, when it's two people, can I read these scenes?
Sure.
When it's two people, I've got it.
Yeah,
I've got it.
Oh yeah, G and Patterson.
Yeah. We get some character in the voices as well.
The girl on TV is really.
Cheetah will recruit the necessary personnel
which girl on TV. The girl on TV is really.
Go on TV.
No, the comment here. The girl on TV is really creepy.
Was it something about I was saying? Something I was ranting about? Maybe. I don't know, man. Miyamoto.
What do you mean?
Explain yourself. Give us some context, bro. Please. Yeah. All right. Paris then is plotting, and let's get back into that. The governments are risk adverse, slow to respond. Using private contractors, they always create disputes. He's kind of charismatic, I think. He's kind of friendly in the way he talks. Using private contractors, always create disputes with contracts and distribution rights. Cheetah will try to recruit the necessary personnel via the Hunter exam, so the association acts alone. It's the most realistic and efficient way.
In the manga in the background.
But to you.
Oh, that. No, he's looking at that.
Oh.
That.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, it is creepy. Yeah, what the fuck?
That's fucking scary.
Yeah.
Good
eye. What
eye.
are they watching? Yeah, shit, I didn't even notice that.
Fucking The Ring or some shit.
Yeah. Damn.
That's obviously a joke by him.
Yeah.
That looks like he's put a picture in digitally.
Mm.
It's not even animated. They're drawings, but it looks like he's put in
No, that could be. That's drawn.
It doesn't look drawn. Is it drawn?
I mean, it's drawn.
The art style's different.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll never know.
That's the most realistic and efficient way, Pariston says. But to you, it's the most moderate and boring decision. This is where Pariston wins, when they get in the committee, when he highlights how Jing is selfish.
Yeah.
And Pariston, even though he's the most selfish person ever, he pretends to Jing doesn't fuck around with that.
Yeah.
Which is exciting. It's the most moderate and boring decision. One you'd rather not have happen. Netero would never do that. Jing said Netero would. And look at them, look at their faces. They're kind of yes. Oh. Now, what's happening?
Next page.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's Japanese.
Pariston says he'd accept losing the V5 as a client and refuse to accompany Beyond. He'd find his own way there first, wait for Beyond on the Dark Continent, and announce the hunt for Beyond is on. That's what the Hunter Association should be, right? Why are you trying to... Jing says, why are you trying to hard? Why are you hard? Why are you trying so hard to destroy it? You're obsessed with it. Quite a twisted form of love. Harrison says, any proof that I'm destroying it? Explain this forced choice to me. Jing says, you're a baby crying for attention. If the association became boring to you, you'd find a new playmate. The quickest way to find one is to dump the chimeras into the world. That would also force change in policy regarding the Dark Continent. But if the association shows a backbone, you'd happily deliver the finishing blow by sending chimeras to take the exam. What? To take the exam? What the fuck?
The hunter exam.
Chimeras to take the hunter exam?
Yeah, because a lot of them are just...
I want to see that.
a lot of them are just grunts who haven't... They obviously have Nen in them, but with...
He's joking. He's making a joke.
No, he's being serious. Because Parson will do this.
Why? To take the exam? Oh, to make hunters of them.
To get them to learn Nen and... Yeah.
Right.
Maybe it's a joke, yeah.
It's the only way for anyone to become a member.
Yeah.
I should just keep reading. It literally explained a balanced exam that Cheadle will create amounts to a free pass to anyone with your tutelage and connections. Your followers will pass in bulk through I don't know what you do with the association full of chimeras. You and I are similar. We think in unorthodox ways. It's a wonderful shot. And again, this is showing the... this is showing the...
No.
What do you mean?
You're not showing it.
No, I'm showing the bottom bit.
Oh, okay.
What did you
watch? Oh, no, I'm looking at the next page.
You're obviously looking legally online. So, again...
I bought the volumes. I'm allowed to do that.
Again, this is something that I love with writing. Putting two opposite characters together and having them create conflict. It writes itself. It's the necessary baseline of drama. Jing says, that's why I think what I think, scumbag. Fuck yeah. I kind of like Jing.
Jing's fucking awesome.
Jing's fucking pretty sweet. But he's an idiot. He doesn't know how to navigate this shit. Like this kind of public perception stuff is so important, and Jing doesn't realize. What is power? It's a trick. It's a shadow on the wall. Real power lies where men believe it resides. I'm just quoting Game of Thrones at this point. Harrison says, what a way to put it. But you're so right. People normally feel happiness when they love and they feel love in return. If only I could experience that. I feel happiness when people hate me. What the fuck? Is he admitting that he's a psycho?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. Parsons full on admitting that he's American Psycho here.
Yeah. American Psychopath.
Something illusory. This false gaze. And I can't believe he prefers Bryce Patton's card to mine. Bone white. I feel happiness when people hate me. And I feel compelled to hurt the things that are dear to me. That's literally like the two markers of a psychopath. Apparently, like it's like super rare. Like people who think they're psychopaths are just people who are bad. They're not. They're, like no one feels this way. I would wager that no one really actually. Maybe like. Sorry, are you getting annoyed that I'm ranting?
No, it's good.
I apologize. That's
a cool photo.
But is that so strange? Pariston's fucking psycho. He's literally giving away that he's a fucking psychopath. That's fucked, man. And then Jing replies nonchalantly, depends on the extent, but I'm saying you're totally out of it. And that's not how we're alike. Yeah. Like Jing is like a real people person. But he doesn't know how to navigate this kind of, oh, shit. I gotta stop talking.
Yeah.
This is kind of fucking cool.
Read and then reveal.
All right, okay. May I? Spirally guy says. Jing says, you may not. Stay out of this, baldy. But I waited so long. Hey, who do you think you are? Busting in here and acting all And then Jing punches. Who the fuck is that?
One of Pariston's underlings,
Right.
cronies.
Pariston would have underlings. You realize that's all it takes that's honestly all it takes to get like a vote made, to get a decision made. You pay off some cunt to say in the background, oh yeah, I agree with him. And that's where Pariston's a little smarter than Jing, I think. But Jing probably, it's beneath him. He probably would never play those kind of games, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Jing's just killed a guy. Got it? Now stay out of this. Are you the one who calls the shots here? Whoa, can you take over here? I'm a little lost.
So
go back to that.
Jing punched that guy, and then we're getting the shot of this doll here.
Wow.
And will be revealed in a second.
And that's Annabelle creation.
Annabelle. Are you the one who calls the shots here? The doll comes up. Pariston says, haha, come on, Jing. I'm number 2, of course. So it's not a hierarchy of strength, Jing says. Oh, you underestimate me, Pariston says. If you were only about brute force, I'd pummel you, and that would be it.
And Jing saying that, of course, yeah.
That's not the case, which is the trouble. You'd be laughing inside even as I made you cough up blood and stepped on your head. I'd have to break your spirit instead.
Better pay attention, chat here. Miyamoto's saying Jing didn't punch the guy. He didn't actually punch the guy. Do you want to just go back and show the frame? What do you mean, Miyamoto?
Oh, he
expand. Oh, he used Nen to.
He used Nen. Yeah.
Fuck off, Jing. That is a punch, bro. That's like if I shot you and you said, "Oh, you didn't actually hit me." Of course, I shot. He's using a weapon.
He used Nen to scare this guy.
How autistic are you, Miyamoto? I mean, this is a convention of the autists tonight.
Yeah, he's right though. I'm number.
At least I'm getting drunk. Now.
Anyone got a problem with that? Jing says. And then
who's the doll? What's the doll? What is that?
We'll find out.
Annabelle creator.
Yeah. And then we go back to Mizai Storm.
We've got really good lighting. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah,
You're a little overexposed.
I'm not that much. Like on my right side,
you need to move in. Yeah. Sit on me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Greg.
Now we're going
on my cock. The AM this evening.
We're going back to Mizai Storm.
Here we go.
He's
Zodiac.
We're going to Mizai Storm at a crime association now. So, this part, Miyamoto.
Who's Mizai Storm? Sorry.
Mizai Storm is one of the Zodiacs, the cow one.
Oh,
that guy, the cow.
I would love to see his abilities. We never see his.
We'll see. We see them soon.
Maybe we do. I want to know who's going to go. So Leorio is, for some fucking reason, going to the Dark Continent.
Yeah.
Who else is obviously Beyond?
The Zodiac.
No, he's a prisoner.
Yeah.
He's not going.
Well,
where is he going?
The Zodiacs are going with Beyond as prisoner on the ship.
All the Zodiacs are going to the Dark Continent.
Yes, with Kakin.
That's very exciting. Yeah. That's kind of cool because we all get to see them use their abilities. Right?
We heard of the kings going with Kakin and 14 princes as well.
I want to see teamwork because that's a massive thing in like when you have soldiers.
Yeah,
you can individually all be incredibly capable, but when you're in a survival situation, especially a combative situation, teamwork is everything. But I'm sure these people are incredibly military aware of battle tactics and all that. Sorry, continue. This stuff excites me though.
Who
right?
the hell are you?
It's kind of cool.
Crime guys say.
Yeah.
I'm from the Hunter Association. Is Kurapika here? Mizai says.
Oh shit.
He's out. Please take your leave. The guy's seen downstairs.
She's out.
Then he identifies as a male. Thank you very much.
Then
I'll wait here until his return. Can I offer some tea?
Tea?
Can I have some tea? I'll
Judy.
get the milk myself, Mizai says. Of course you'll get milk yourself.
He's going to milk. And show the frame of Mizai milking his breasts. It's very important.
He gets up a card. This is a warning, Mizai says. Don't come near me. I will not allow any violence. I am a crime hunter with special investigative clearance. Save your lip for the nurse at the hospital, Abrid says. We'll send you there. Restrain, Mizai said, holding up the card. Part of his ability.
Wow.
And they're all just stopped there.
This is crazy. I think I'm going to buy this. Can I borrow that? I don't want to ruin your book though.
You can borrow them if you don't.
I fold pages. I'll get a bookmarker. I'll put it in.
Okay.
I'm scaring him.
Why don't we keep doing these live streams?
I didn't mean to vomit when you said that. Absolutely. I'm keen.
Yeah.
I'm keen. It's just like, it's nothing. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like it's really fun. You know what?
We're getting an exciting part.
You know what?
So
it's fun.
It'd be fun to record and put it
fun.
on the internet.
It's just like it's a long process. And what I would do personally, I don't know how you guys read at home, but I read for like 30 minutes at a time. This is a 2.5 hour stream.
Yeah.
One person's here apparently. But yeah, you'll upload this and
I'm keeping uploaded.
I hope we'll see if it gets age restricted. I've sworn a little bit.
Mate, it's not enough views to go.
And I apologize. I just kind of say stuff as a joke. I think before when I said some things, just a joke.
Let's continue. So Mizai stops them. I can't move. Closed courtroom. Cross game. His ability.
Do you want to show that frame?
Yeah, I did. I'll show it again.
Sorry, I wasn't being. Sorry, I didn't know.
Hey, you won't get away with this. What the hell did you do? You'll be released soon, Mizai says. But here's another warning. Not another step. I will immobilize you as many times as you resist, over and over. Okay, fine, the boss says. The boss is downstairs, the real boss. But he's in a bad mood. Try not to provoke him. You're a hunter, right? Is this your real occupation? Mizai says, what are you implying? I'm not a crime syndicate, We get the...
Sorry, say that again. I'm not a crime syndicate.
We're not a crime syndicate.
We're not a...
I'm going to go down for you.
Sorry, I'll do
you. Got that, yeah.
I got it. I'm not drunk. I swear.
Yeah. Wait. We get 100%.
Sorry. Just set the scene for the audience again.
So Mizai has come to Kurapika's crime syndicate association because Mizai wants to recruit him.
Yeah,
as we'll see.
And really quickly, holistically, we are still in this debate on what's going to happen with this Dark Nation expedition after this shock announcement that. What is it? The Cuckold Nation?
The Cuckoldry Nation.
The Cuckin Nation and beyond are going to lead an expedition into the Dark Continent, which could bring calamities onto the world undreamt of. Continue.
We get 100% of our income through personal securities, details, and gambling. We pay our taxes. They're both legal here. You have no right to say anything. I'm hearing a lot of noise.
It's a great shot.
You see, it's
Kurapika! Show that. You got to show that. She? He? To me, it's a girl. I think Leorio, make him gay. Make him gay. It'd be great. It'd be so connective to young people today. All the kids today are gay.
Who are you? Hubby says, what do you want with me? I can't move. So he's seen his share of carnage.
Just say sorry. Say
Mizai says.
Yeah, his eye says.
Give me a chance. Mizai Storm, Hunter Association. He says, "Have you heard the news about Cucking going to the Dark Continent?" I don't care. Kurapika says.
Whoa.
Leorio told me about you. I'm here to make a request. Come to the Dark Continent with us. I refuse. I'm busy. Is that
I'm busy?
Kurapika says. I hear you're looking for the crimson eyes of your murdered friends.
How did he hear that? How does he know that shit?
Leorio would have told him. He gets
Look,
really
she's
pissed off. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, here we go.
Here we go.
That's fair. That's kind of fucked. I
Yeah.
wouldn't, even if I knew that, I would say that. That's kind of like, that's really personal.
And Mizai just it gets his attention.
Really personal.
Yeah.
Should I read it? Two people?
Yeah,
Should I read this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Again, I'm just going to repeat. Mizai says, "I hear you're looking for the crimson eyes of your murdered friends." That's best, dude. Kurapika says, "From this point on, choose your words wisely. This is no place for you outsiders. I am indeed looking for their eyes. What of it?" That's fucking epic. That'll be a great line in the anime. And that's coming. Maybe 2040? 2050?
2050, yeah.
2080? I hope I'm still alive.
Yeah.
I hope I'm connected to some kind of Elon Musk machine and,
Yeah, same.
I'm still alive so I can watch Hana.
Tagashi, he'll be the first one in cryogenics.
You go ahead. Sorry, I just wanted to. That was an epic moment. I wanted to just steal that from Greg.
There's a dark net site of peculiar, similar-minded people. Do you know that 6 months ago, a video showing a large number of crimson eyes was uploaded there, Mizai says. Of course, so what? Kurapika replies. Kurapika is looking for their owner, but we don't have any clues so far.
And who's that guy? That's just like a crime syndicate.
Yeah, crime guy.
Friend,
Yeah.
Crime guy.
He's fodder.
On Kurapika's side, crime guy.
Yeah. We've identified the owner of those crimson eyes, Mizai says, and Kurapika just looks stunned. There we go.
It's a chick.
We
shouldn't be.
Accidentally came across them while making a background check on a VIP for the Dark Continent trip. It was a coincidence. It would be impossible to figure out from the video alone. That's all I can say to you, an outsider. I need you to consider carefully before you answer me. If you join the Zodiacs, you will accompany us to the Dark Continent, but you will spend about 2 months on a ship. Would that be of interest to you, Mizai says. So this person is also going to be on board, Kurapika replies.
Can I just stop you here?
Yeah.
My guesses were she's going to agree and go to, he is going to agree and go to the Dark Continent. And then we're going to get a scene with Gon and Killua. And it'll be like, yeah, let's go. And then we get our protagonists on the Dark Continent. And, it ties into story. Sorry, go ahead. It's my guess. Am I right? I know I'm right. Of course I'm right. I'm always right.
Kurapika thinks in his head.
Obvious.
Is to recover my brethren's stolen eyes by any means necessary. He says, all right, I will join you.
Fuck. That's a bit silly.
What?
I mean, I'm a little pissed and not listening, but he just kind of immediately joined the cause after.
I mean, because he is on a quest for revenge.
But he was quite succinctly like, I've made my decision, I'm not doing it, and then it was like, okay, I'm gonna join you. Sorry, it's fine. It's good though. It makes sense that our protagonist should be part of this dark voyage. Makes sense.
Kurapika says, will you tell me who is it?
Oh my ass.
Mizai says, Kakin's fourth prince, Serejnik, Hoigo Rao.
Padishah Emperor the Fourth. I got it.
And then
Pariston, you're out of it. Whoa, what does this mean? Are we done?
Oh, next chapter.
There's no more chapter. Okay. Sorry, we gotta
legally get the online.
Get Greg's big money subscription. I don't know what it is. Big money subscription to Hana Online Magazine, and now we're lagging because you're using your processing power. How much memory do you have on this laptop?
I think there's only 4 RAM total.
You need like 4 RAM for browsers.
How much RAM do you have on your PC?
32. Which is not a lot. That's like that to me.
What's standard? 64?
32.
32. Okay. So here we go. Chapter 344.
Probably
Author.
16, really. That's standard.
A daughter of the mafia. This is all internal monologue. Teacher, lawyer, musician, investor. Oh, here are the beers. Hold on.
Yeah.
You read it and I'll continue.
Greg's going to get us alcohol.
Yeah, it's just and then bloodlust. Pluto says. Definitely is.
Can you read that quickly?
What?
Parston, you're out of it.
You're out of it.
That's kind of funny.
I think I'm reading up backwards.
Yeah, you're reading backwards.
I can't read it backwards.
I love that. That's like there were little bits.
Yeah,
this is
they
stuff.
always do that, yeah.
This is stuff you can do visually in anime quite easily. There were little bits like the what is it? Hunter x Hunter Encyclopedia. You can do stuff like this where you can muck around and play. Outside of the source material, break the fourth wall, and also it doesn't interfere with the source material. The Hunter x Hunter Encyclopedia was a genius addition to the storytelling. Yeah, it's just Nen Bloodlust. What are you guys talking about? Kurapika? She's a crazy bitch. Look at this lighting. Look at this right now. I look good, man. The softbox. Maybe like the background's a little overexposed. Look at that Hunter thing. There we go. That's good. Look at this. Look at the shot here. This is exactly what you should do. You should film stuff like come have a look. Can you see?
Yeah.
Because how you should film stuff.
Okay. All right. There you go.
There you
go. Point note.
I didn't read, by the way. I just ranted about. I don't even remember. What the hell was I talking about, guys? Crap. Kurapika. Some crap. Is it twist?
Yeah.
No.
It's twist.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey.
Where were we? You're doing the online.
I'm leaving at 7, by the way. I'm like fucking 7 now.
Oh, we have one more chapter.
What about your
Do you want to have dinner after this? We're going to eat for dinner.
I have food at mine.
All right.
I mean, we can if you want.
Yeah. I got food at mine as well. Good.
Just like if we stop the stream, it's not worth it. This dinner discussion is now archived on Greg's channel. I hope you enjoyed this dinner discussion. Let's end it. We'll
end it. One more chapter.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's incite all this activity in the Dark Continent, get people excited.
Okay.
So we have Kurapika, who's just agreed to join this expedition because eyes or something. I wasn't paying attention.
So we're getting a shot of all the eyes that are here.
Look at that. Get the branding in there. Yeah.
Swindlers, board members of multiple corporations, tycoons, the founder of a religion, politician, artist, and a king's son.
Sponsor me alcohol, various alcohol. I wish people would reach out to me.
Really?
I suppose like gaming, it's not an alcohol. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry. Where were we?
I've threatened, coerced, paid people off. I lost something every time I got back a part of my brethren.
And this is Kurapika.
Will soon end. This is the last monster with the last of the eyes among them. Great shot.
Did she get the eyes from the auction?
She's got it. He's got a lot.
Sorry.
He keep scrolling.
How many eyes does he have?
A lot.
Did I miss something in the anime? He has
that's
just the one pair.
That's what he's collected since.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a few eyes. What is he going to do with them?
Just keep them. He's on this quest of
vengeance.
Yeah.
You know?
Pyro, my journey may finally begin. Pyro's one of his friends from the clan.
Fiery personality.
Who is dead, and there's actually something that we'll see soon, which we'll get you to read the Kurapika side story as well.
Yeah.
But where would I go? There is no home for me to return and nobody to welcome me back. I have nothing left. It's pretty grim.
Your friends, bro.
Yeah, I know.
But that's where it always leads to.
Yeah, I know. Even that was
Go ahead.
That was what it was like in York New as well.
Remember the anime did that as well. He was like, I have nothing, and then Gon was like, what about me? You
But
piece of
these
shit.
are my friends.
You fuck.
No, we're going back to Jing here.
Oh shit! Scene change.
Yeah.
Show that to the viewers, everyone at home. And again, guys, if you've somehow skipped to this point, I am a virgin. I don't know what I'm seeing here. I stopped where the anime stopped because I don't read because severe ADHD.
Yeah. So we're back to Jing and Pariston. Number 2, That depends. Harrison brings order and a plan, one of the cronies says. What would you bring us? If you only bring pointless chaos, I must remove you.
Fucking good times. That's what
And
I
the
would say if I
robot's
was
like,
Jing.
ready for combat. The doll,
Ready for combat. Beep boop. Beep boop boop.
I'll pay twice what Beyond offered up front, Jing said. Everything else can stay the same. And all the cronies look shocked. I don't quite get what you're saying. Weren't you hired by this guy or Beyond? I'm saying I'll pay twice that for each of you. Jing continues, I won't do anything else, and I don't have any other conditions for the transfer. I mean, I'll answer questions when asked or give advice, but if you want to keep doing what Harrison tells you, that's fine. And they're all thinking through what they're going to do, all the cronies. But I'm number 2, he says. That's non-negotiable. What's the point then? A crony says. Another one says, wait,
I don't care.
So you'll pay double up front. Are you serious? Of course, Jing says.
How much is Jing worth? We actually don't know. This is an interesting thing, right?
Yeah.
When you have someone like this who's an explorer for fun, he may have like cashed in on some incredible discovery and made billions, but we just don't know, and that's part of the. I think that's part of the fun.
Tell me your account number, and I'll make a deposit right now. Jing says, and you really don't have any other conditions. The crony says, I don't. I said I don't. Trust me, will ya? Jing replies.
You know what? Really quickly, you know what would be a funny theory about Jing is that he made a lot of money when he was young, like a kid. He made like a fortune, and then now he just like doesn't have. He doesn't care.
The fuck he wants to.
He doesn't care about money.
Like in that whole scene of Gon and Jing on the tree, it's him.
Gotta lean back. So
it's him just exploring, finding a mummy, and that's probably not very profitable at all.
A literal
Egyptian. Maybe that's profitable. Yeah, I don't know, but we'll see. A crony says, "Is he trying to remove those who were less motivated?" His internal monologue. He says, "What if we don't all agree? That's the very chaos we want to avoid." Jing replies, "Well, can't be helped. Sorry, it's a long trip. I'll wait." Wait? Yeah. Making you decide right now would be a condition too. You can accept the monkey when you're satisfied with being number 2.
I'll keep reading. Yeah. We're on a Mac, and Macs suck.
Mac does suck. I need money to buy a PC.
You don't need money. It's cheaper than a Mac, you idiot. Sorry. I get very passionate about this stuff. Macs are good.
I didn't buy this Mac though.
Macs Apple products are good. But if you want to be able to, if you want to do creative shit, if you want to actually use software, you don't want to just go on social media, get a PC. Don't be a fucking retard. Get a PC.
I'm a retard, yes.
Well, you just like to spend money. You like to throw money into the air.
I technically didn't buy this. So
some people like to throw money into the air.
What are you thinking? Hey, I'm fine with you being number 2. This is my account and the amount Beyond offered. Okay, Jing says, sent. Can you verify? Well,
do you want to show? Just like visually get people, let people know where we are. So again, we're back at the Zodiacs debating about, what the hell they're going to do. It's also a bit of a power struggle.
We're back with Harrison's boys.
Yep.
And Jing.
These aren't the Zodiacs.
No, these are Harrison's boys, Harrison, who are working with Beyond. To go, they're on Beyond's team to Dark Continent, and Jing.
I love that Jing
wants to buy.
Jing goes directly to Harrison rather than go to Zodiac. It's kind of cool.
He's buying to be number 2 instead of Beyond, like Paris and then Jing.
Fucking cool. I wouldn't bother.
Okay, Sam. Excuse me a minute, huh? Be right back. He ain't coming back. He just got the. That guy. He got the money. He's just gone. Like he probably got an insane amount of money. He's just left.
Billions.
Yeah.
Jing doesn't care.
Anyone else good with the deal? Yeah, I don't mind one way or the other. The Popeye guy says. But as you wish. This guy looks like Popeye.
That's so funny. Show it. Don't show me. Show the audience.
Yeah, I will.
That's Popeye.
Good old
Yeah.
Popeye.
Jing's a wonderful character. A really wonderful character.
That's fine, Jing says. Tell me your account and amount. I don't want money, Popeye guy says.
Jesus, I would never say that to Jing.
You have to take it. I said I don't want
I don't want to.
Then you haven't accepted me. Jing says you can donate it or give it away for all I care. Well, let me know when you feel up to it. And he's mad. Parison, you don't object, Jing says. Not at all. In fact, it would be great if you were number 2. Parison,
God,
very smiley way.
I would, if I was Parison, I would convince Jing to give me money because money is power. Money, how wealthy is Parison? What do you know? How much money?
We don't know a lot.
We don't know.
He'd be very wealthy. He was vice chairman at the Zodiacs when Isaac.
But we don't know the structure. We don't know how much money you get as vice chairman.
I'm sure he'd be worth tons. Like he would.
It's about investments, right?
Yeah.
That's when you enter that bracket of wealth.
Yeah.
It's about investments. It's not about sources of income,
Yeah.
revenue streams. It's about investments.
Jing says, I'll ask you for your account anyway. But if my math is correct, 2 times 0 is still 0. And
I feel
like you're right.
I feel like Jing would be one of these annoying wealthy men because he wouldn't have any investments, but he would have just made a shitload of money from some kind of insane discovery when he was young. That's the kind of person Jing is to me.
Yeah.
Pure speculation.
And we're getting to Leorio. You scroll.
Do you want to show? Yeah. Do you want to show?
Kurapika, is that you?
Gone! We're finally... Sorry.
We're on gone.
I got a little excited.
We're on gone.
I scrolled a little fast there. I
Yeah.
apologize.
Ooh.
Fuck. Give me a second.
You
I scrolled a little too hard.
I think there's just an ad that's just been deleted. I don't know.
Good.
Wait, we gotta go.
Ad block.
Go one more.
This kind of fucker
Yeah.
doesn't give me any money when he watches my videos.
Do I watch
You motherfuckers.
Do I watch your videos?
I'm out of here. I'm done. You asked me here on the day of my daughter's
You're going
wedding.
the wrong way.
Where am I going?
Is
that where we are?
No, we're here.
Motherfucker.
You're fucking drunk.
I'm not. How dare you? I am.
Kurapika, is that you? Leora says, how many times do you think I've called? Tell me your email. No, I'm heading over now. So you're joining the Zodiacs.
This is a fun
Email,
scene.
no,
Can I
sure.
steal this from you? Is that okay?
Yeah.
This is a fun scene.
Sure,
Are you sure?
Yes, do it.
Okay. This is kind of fun. We're getting now some levity. Levity's. Okay, here we go. Kurapika, is that you? How many times do you think I've called you? Tell me your email. So you're joining the Zodiacs? Yes. Email? No. No, I'm heading over now. Maelstrom told. Now he's in a car. What a great jump cut. That'll be great in the anime, I think. Maelstrom told me about Gon. Is there anything I can do? He's fine now, Leorio. Okay, just get over here and help me. I don't know anyone. It's awkward. All right. And now we cut to Kurapika. As if you're the bashful type. Moomin Rider says, Leorio seems to think very highly of you. See, there's some fucking... Huh?
Yeah.
Let him be gay. Or make her...
Don't
make him a woman.
Please, Sagashi, don't do it. Don't do it.
I don't know what he's trying to do. That's disrespectful.
That's
I don't know
disrespectful.
It is disrespectful.
It's a shonen boy series. It's meant for 15-year-olds. It's not meant for,
Saying there's no LGBT people, okay? We're having a discussion, okay? We're not trying to offend anyone. We're having a discussion. And it's like what has been set up. Greg makes a good point. He obviously doesn't mean that something that someone shouldn't be
I think
gay or
there
not.
just hasn't been any hasn't been any hints to shipping at all.
It's about the setup.
Yeah. It's not man, what have you done?
What have I done? It's about the setup. I do think Leorio and Kurapika should get together. I think it's been set up. I think there was stuff.
Oh,
What do you guys
I
think?
think they're more friends.
Yeah, maybe. You're a bit overexposed.
What?
Do you want to swap? Do you want to swap for a bit?
No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
Can we see what
We're nearly
happens?
done this chapter. No,
Okay.
it's all good.
Okay. I'm wasting time. All right, Leorios, this is the comedy chapter. Kurapika, is that you? How many times do you think I've called you? Emo, blah, 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 blah. Maelstrom told me about Gon. Is there anything I can do? Just get over here now. I don't know anyone. It's awkward. All right. And then cut to Kurapika and Moomin Rider. What's his name? Mizai.
Dom.
As if you're the bashful type. Leorios seems to think very highly of you. I don't know. I'm not sure about how my ability would be useful in this endeavor. But thank you for letting me know about the prince. I'll help as much as I can, but you can prioritize your business on board, I know. But we need you to be very discreet. Classic. This is Kurapika's business. This is a delicate matter. It being a historical event and all, not to mention the king's son. Who's the king's son?
One of the princes,
Who?
Serejnik, who has a collection of Kurapika's eyes, the Kurd eyes from his clan.
And is that the crime shit, or is that cuckold nation? What are you talking about? Who's the king's son?
Kakin.
Just quickly.
One of the Kakin sons, one of the princes. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No. Do we know about that, or is that being introduced now?
We just got revealed in the last chapter.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm stupid.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
I got it. Hang on. Show that.
Yeah.
Sorry. We have to. You have to think of this is. You know that this is filmmaking. This is filmmaking. But this is what you have to do.
Yeah.
It's not just about your own enjoyment. It's about thinking of how that audience
definitely
will experience it. There he is. And what's his name?
Serejnik.
This is a delicate matter, being a historical event and all, not to mention Serejnik. There are dark shadows around him. I'm sure it's pointless to tell you not to get involved. But try to find an amicable solution. That's all we can do. Kurapika says, no need to worry. I'm better at handling monsters in human skin than battling the unknown. Moomin Rider has no response. ... It's your boy.
It's your boy.
Read it. Cut to the scene with your boy.
Read it.
It's your boy. Look at him. Look at his costume. Look at his get up there. That's pretty sweet, right? Look at that. He's got like some kind of vest shit, looking good. Hair's kind of awful, but that's gone. Looking good. Huh? I can't make any aura? Gon is obviously hindered in some way after his near-death experience, and he's going to have to relearn all that shit, and that's going to be a story.
I'll read this part. Jing. Jing continues. We're back to Jing now with Paris and his cronies. The V5 went to the continent through various routes and brought back threats, or the guide made them take him back as a lesson. Zorbet, the immortality disease.
What's his name? Sorbet?
Zorbet. Brion, the botanical weapon. I, the gaseous life form. Hellbell, the twin-tailed snake. And Pup, the beast that keeps people as pets.
What the fuck
is happening? At level A or B.
What the fuck is happening here? Sorry.
Jing is explaining the events of what we've discovered
Jin
from
is
the Dark
doing
Continent
exposition
right now to the Harrison's cronies who's stayed behind.
Am I disrespectful? Really quickly. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
All 5 are more dangerous than the Chimera ants.
This is really important because your viewers are going to hate me. I'm having fun. I'm learning a lot. I'm just trying to this is how
Serejnik is quite based.
I'm an idiot, guys.
He is pretty based.
This is how I talk. But Serejnik is quite based. I'm quite keen to meet Serejnik.
He is a very important character in the series.
Can we go?
Jin continues, no good way to deal with him. Best way can do is lock him up and stay away. Of the 5 threats, there have been victims of I and Pup on this side already. We're lucky humanity hasn't been wiped out yet. And they all look shocked. Parison's cronies.
Yeah, they should be. It's not about like this Game of Thrones means nothing when they could be experiencing calamities, likes of which they've never considered before. It's a huge thing.
They're
to go to
all
the Dark
stored
Continent.
in the International Environmental Agency's basement, off record, the V5. Beyond wants to take an unexplored route, so it's possible we'll end up with a 6. Any other questions, Jing says. So there's a reward that makes this worth it, one of the cronies says. The literature only lists risks. Are there any specific beneficial discoveries? One of them says. Jing continues, unmanned rock, an ore that generates electricity when placed underwater.
Okay, that's very specific, Jing.
One small bead can generate 20,000 kilowatts a day.
It's like perpetual motion.
It's found in a steep mountain range.
He specifies exactly where.
Along the northeast shore of Lake Mobius.
Morbius!
But that's inside Pup's territory. Beggar Rose Union sent a research group of 1,000 people to secure a route.
We have to find a point to stop soon.
And
so
7
try and
came
find,
back.
Try
I think at the end of this chapter. Oh,
No. Try and find a point very soon, please.
We've got it. Oh, wait.
No.
Let me
Stop soon.
Okay.
I'm going to walk out.
Right.
I'm going to leave.
Oh.
No.
Oh, no, I've got it. No, we're coming up to it. We're coming up to it.
We're coming up to it. Guys, next time we'll get into it.
We got a great cliffhanger for you.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Directly north of our world, there's a forest on the continent. The ruins of an ancient labyrinth city lie 400 kilometers in, wherein grows an herb that can cure all kinds of diseases.
Wow.
But the botanical weapon that protects this empty city decimated the special forces from the United States of Zeherta.
This is the biggest exposition
done. I know. It's so good though.
It is interesting. Who?
The Federation of Okima went southeast of Lake Mobius, looking for nitro rice, the ultimate secret to longevity. But 99% of them fell prey to Hellbell before they even got to the swamps where it grows. 11 returned alive. Mimbo Republic got the Hunter Association's help to collect the Trinity Elixir that serves as the mother solution for all sorts of liquids. Only 3 returned empty-handed. There seemed to have been some sort of quarrel over I. But they had all gone mad. In the Hunter Association's Beyond's dad, Netero, secretly went with his friends, but that trip was undocumented. As Netero said, this place is too big.
Whoa, show that.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful. Really hold that.
The Dark
hold
Continent.
that.
Yeah.
Pull out. Hold that. Just hold it for a bit. Wow.
Unreal. Great artwork.
Yeah.
Continuing.
Chapter
Here,
33. Chapter 33? Buy chapter 33 right now.
It's off the charts. Isaac Nessero, Zig Zoldyck, Lynette Audible.
Zig Zoldyck is a fucking...
Beyond accompanies Kukanu Kingdom's team and succeeded in bringing back the Alchemy plant Metallion.
Wow.
But by going off route, they caught worse diseases.
We have 1 minute 30 until I'm going to walk out.
We're when we're at the best part.
1 minute 30.
No, we're waiting. No, we're finishing this at the best part.
Go. Right.
Only 6 returned, including the hunter afflicted with Zorbe. The plant died. Netero was troubled. The story of his travels, which was supposed to serve as a warning, had instead inspired others, leading to more casualties. It was Beyond's trip that drove Netero to convince the V5 to make travel to the Dark Continent taboo for the association.
Wow.
So Zig Zoldyck.
Yeah. Show that.
Yeah.
John.
One of
the
Zoldyck members.
One of the Dark Continent survivors, they call them,
but
right?
This is what fans, and I think what happened, the Calamity AI, it came back from the Dark Continent when they went on the expedition. And
I don't know the Calamity AI.
remember,
I missed that.
Remember
that shit would seemed important.
Where is it? Remember one of the.
All right, tell you what. You can finish it up right now,
Okay.
or I can piss and come back, and then I've got another 5 minutes in me.
Okay, piss and come back, and then yeah.
Greg will tell you what's happening.
Yeah.
We're
Explaining to Will about how
my ass.
How Aluka Nanika is I.
Wow.
I'll find that. Take a quick piss, and then we'll continue.
There, that's a good shot. Hey guys.
Remember Nanika? But we'll find that thing. Remember that thing? Remember that thing? That thing is Aluka Nanika.
Wow. Wasn't it like a doll?
Will has forgotten that thing there, but we're getting to the part of Don Freecs, and that's when we'll end it in a sec when Will comes back. And we get the Gatekeeper and Jing. The last 2 pages of this are very good chapter to end. I mean, I think some of this stuff, like leading up to the Dark Continent, is some of the best part in the series. I think some of this part is up there with the best parts of York Newland and Chimera Ant. Just this, it is info dumping. Musashi, you'd probably agree with a lot of this, but I think it's just some of the best parts of the series in general. We get, like, in 5 chapters, we got all this information about Kukin, the V5, Beyond, working with Parison and his crew, the Hunter Association being hired, captured, Beyond Netero, and now they're all going on the boat. Kurapika has been recruited by Mizostom to be a Zodiac to join. Leorio is going as well. So much shit's happening. We're getting details about the Dark Continent world, the calamities that have been taken back so far. I is Nanika, Zigzoldic, very much likely. So there is so much dialogue in general. A lot to theorize when this came out in the time as well, and still can be theorized about the Gatekeeper and Don Freecs. What is his relation? Who is Don Freecs? Is it a clone? How many years older is Jing? Is Don Freecs isn't even a person? Is it just an identity Jing has created? There's so many different possibilities the way this could go down in general, but exciting stuff. I'm very excited for this series to return soon, like many other fans are in general. Here we go. The last 2.
Fuck.
You okay?
I kind of came in like Kramer.
We've got
Hey Jerry.
We've got 2 pages left, and we're done.
We're not just like they just sit in the frame like this. Keep going.
Okay,
Read.
sure. Okay.
Yeah.
One thing concerns me. You spoke as if the V5 knew where to go and watch to get, even though the place was unknown at the time. Does that imply a previous pioneer I wasn't aware of? Yeah, there are idiots in every era.
Yeah.
Jing says.
Oh shit. Every era.
Yeah.
How old is Jing? Is he like 2,000 years old?
Any era. Well, we don't know that.
He's more fuck.
There was one guy who tried to explore the entire Mobius shoreline by himself 300 years ago.
Jared Leto.
Alone.
Michael Morbius.
Says.
Michael Morbius?
He wrote a book about it.
It's Jing. It's Jing.
To the new world.
It's Jing.
East and west.
Jing wrote it. It's Jing.
But only east has been found with no signs of west.
It's
Why?
Jing. It's Jing the whole time. It's been Jing.
We've got the book. We got the book of the Dark Continent. I'm gonna run this. This is a huge reveal. We're just gonna show that quickly. The book of the East to West dark content with Jing, revealing the massive. This person wrote this book 300 years ago. Hold on.
It's Jing the whole time.
There are 3 possible reasons I can think of, Jing says. It simply hasn't been found yet. Or his goal was too ambitious and he never wrote it, one of the cronies says.
This is Jing. This
And
is Jing. Jing's
the
like 2,000 years old.
He's still writing as we speak.
It's Jing.
Hold on. But it was 300 years ago.
It's Jing.
Longevity.
It's Jing.
Longevity, rice, herbs, that cure disease. Of course, the book's author is Don Freecs.
Jing's dad.
Don Freecs. Who is Don Freecs? And that's the end. 344 done. See ya.
Bye.